Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Ware Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage, 218-517-7878, or online at yield-advantage.com.
Do you experience pain, tingling, numbness, freezing, or burning in the hands and feet? Does your balance feel off? Tired of sleepless nights? You may suffer from neuropathy. Dr. Andrea may be able to help. Neuropathy is a serious disease where nerves begin to break down, leading to balance problems and other complications. Our program addresses the causes, not just the symptoms. See if you qualify for our neuropathy program at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Schedule a consult with Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic, 701-672-1300. Hornstein Family Chiropractic, where chiropractic care is a family affair.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
Turnaround, cute designs, and so many options. It's totally made for you. Comfy Vibes Co. Fast, trendy, custom, yours. Check us out at comfyvibesco.com.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wahpeton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with Health Pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Every morning, we start our day with a purpose. To care for each other, beyond hospital or clinic walls. Helping people feel seen and heard. Because family, friends, and community mean everything to us.
This is who we are, and this is what we care about. Hey there! So we have 30 seconds to tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member-owned.
But aren't all financials member-owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make,
cha-ching,
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4 crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Having the right insurance team will change the way you view insurance. Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm. My staff and I believe insurance is a tool that can help you plan for what can go wrong so you can focus and invest in what can go right.
Amanda and her team are dedicated to serving you and the community. They are local, committed, and a trusted insurance team. See why they've been voted Best Insurance Agency 7 years and counting.
Come see us. We'd love a chance to work with you too.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Three Borders Sports Network. And tonight's North Dakota High School football action between the Fargo South Bruins and the home team on the scoreboard, the Wahpeton Huskies. My name is Brian Watson, and I will be bringing you tonight's action. And in the booth with me tonight, you got your shorts on?
I do, and my flip-flops.
He's got his shorts on and his flip-flops on. He's going to be in the booth for the majority of the night, but Mr. Mike McCall up here, former coach of the Huskies, former AD of the Huskies. I don't know what else to say about you. That's about all I can do.
It's good to be here, but it is a little warm up here. I see you had the heater already turned on when I got up here.
I am prepared for this evening. I had the heat turned on early, and if you need to turn it down a touch, we can do that. But I'm telling you, as the sun goes down, I might need that extra bit of heat.
I'm not going to lie. I knew you'd have the heat on, and that's why I wore shorts tonight. So.
Well, here we are, high above Frank Burton Field, and it is the last gasp for the seniors here. It'll be the senior night, be the last game of the season for the Huskies, and the Huskies going to try and see if they can put a win on the board before the season's over. And for the Bruins, they have something to play for. They are, what are they? They're 2-6 on the season and 1-3 in the conference, but a win and a loss by Red River will get the Bruins into the playoffs due to a tiebreaker. The Bruins beat Red River earlier in the season. So if they can come in here and get a win, and if Central can pull off the upset up there in Grand Forks in that rivalry game, the Bruins can find themselves in the playoffs.
And actually, the Bruins just beat Red River last week. So they're coming in off a big win. And I know Coach Kozel was very excited about that. But again, they aren't in the playoffs yet. They have to get a win tonight, and they need Red River to lose to Grand Forks Central.
These are two different kind of teams. You know, Wahpeton likes to mix it up a little bit. They'll put the ball in the air if needed, but the ground game is where they really like to go. They run that RPO offense. And what are the Huskies trying to do tonight to see if they can put a win on the board?
You know, and I talked to Coach Gilbertson, he said the big thing is we need to tackle. That's something, especially later in the game when we get tired, we've struggled a little bit with. So one of his keys was tackle, sustain drives, win the possession battle, keep their offense off the field, and then we need to get them behind the chains and get off the field on third down. We need to put them in long situations and try and shut down that passing game they have.
So speaking of the passing game, Fargo South, a team that has run the ball 516 times, 197 times for 516 yards. That's 2.6 yards per rush, but they've thrown the ball 230 times for 120 completions. They put over 1,600 yards through the air. That's 13.5 yards per catch, we'll say, and that's 52% of their offense.
It is, and we're going to see the ball flying around tonight. There is a little bit of a breeze, but I don't think that's going to affect it. The key at the end of it on the total yards on the season, Wahpeton has ran 344 plays for 2,036 yards, which is just under 6 yards per play. And the Bruins have 2,133 yards on 427 plays. They're averaging right at 5 yards a play. So both teams are averaging between that 5 and 6 yards per play mark. But you're going to have Wahpeton that likes to run it a little bit more than South, and South likes to put it in the air a lot.
I mean, it'll be interesting to see how this game goes. Hopefully the Huskies can string 4 quarters of football together. That's kind of been sort of the issue with the Huskies this year, Coach. They've played a good first half of football in a lot of games, been right there, have held the lead in some of those games, but come the second half, it's been a totally different story.
You know, in every game this year, if you sit and look at it, for 2.5 to 3 quarters, they have been very competitive. They've been in games. Maybe the Central Cass game, but we had a couple injuries in the first couple drives that kind of threw us out a little bit. But other than that, it's being able to sustain. And, we talked about this earlier this year across the river at a game with the fatigue factor. And when you've got 10 guys going both ways, it makes it tough come the fourth quarter when you're playing schools that only have 4 or 5 guys going both ways.
Again, you're watching tonight's game on Three Borders Sports Network. This is the pregame show. Our pregame show is brought to you by Yield Advantage. Yield Advantage is the precision planting sales and service center for the southern Red River Valley. So in the EDC, in 2A football, Minot North leads. They're at 4-0. Devils Lake is at 3-0, 3-1 in the conference. Wofford City sits at 2-2. Bismarck St. Mary's is 2-2, and Dickinson is at 1-3. That's out of the West.
That's out of the West.
Sorry. And Jamestown sits at 0-4. And then the top in the polls, that's where I was going with that. Sorry, I looked at the wrong list there. In the polls, so far in the North Dakota Division 2 polls, 2A polls, Minot North sits at the top. They're 8-0. Kindred is also at 8-0. They're number 2. Devils Lake is 6-2. They sit at number 3. Central Cass is number 4 at 6-2. And then Central, we talked about South needs a little help from Central tonight. They're at number 5, and they're at 6-2. And then Red River sits at a team that's also getting votes. They're at 4-4.
Yeah, it's a couple big games in the region this week, and I think that it's obvious that as far as the East goes, Central Cass, Kindred, and Central are in the playoffs. It's a matter of who's going to get that 4th spot.
So we'll see what happens here tonight. We'll take a break, and we'll come back with more of our pregame show. Again, the pregame show is brought to you by Yield Advantage. Yield Advantage is a precision sales and planning and service center for the southern Red River Valley. So we'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have a little bit more on tonight's game, and we'll have our starting lineups here from Frank Burton Field.
In Wahpeton, our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great. And if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
We know switching banks takes time. But what if we told you that at Bell Bank, we have a team that knows you by name?
Worth it.
Or real people that answer the phone within 22 seconds.
Worth it.
A bank that you can trust that will never hit you with sneaky fees?
It's so worth it.
Switch and see why Bell Bank is worth it. Bell Bank, member FDIC.
Minn Kota Ag Products has helped farmers with all their agricultural needs as the farming industry has expanded. They provide farmers with all their chemical, fertilizer, seed, grain, and elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. Proud to be a partner in your operation since 1941. Download the MKAP Grower 360 app from your app store today to see current market prices, your tickets, and any essential information for your operation. Thanks for all your hard work.
Welcome to the City Brew Hall in downtown Wahpeton, your food and entertainment destination. Located in the beautifully restored Old City Hall, it's the perfect place to gather with friends and family. Enjoy craft brews, signature cocktails, handmade pizza, and local favorites. Step into the Brewcade, fun for all ages. Play arcade games, interactive darts, and supercharged shuffleboard. Or try your luck with pull tabs, e-tabs, and blackjack across 2 exciting levels of gaming. Don't forget to join our 5 Stars loyalty program and follow us on social media for the latest specials, events, and live entertainment. The City Brew Hall, your food and entertainment destination.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. Brian Watson, Mike McCall bringing you tonight's high school action between the Fargo South Bruins and the Wahpeton Huskies here on senior night. So we talked about keys to the game for the Huskies. What about keys to the game for the Bruins tonight?
Well, a couple of the things they talked about is they need to limit the big plays for Wahpeton, no turnovers, and win that turnover battle. And then similar to some of the things we've had this year, execute for 4 quarters. They've either started slow or not finished well, and they've had troubles putting complete games together. And so that's one of the things that he stressed to his team this week.
So really just two teams that are going to have to try and put together a solid football game here. South has something to play for. Wahpeton also has something to play for, trying to get these seniors out of here on a win tonight.
And that would be huge. And like I said, this group of seniors, really some unfortunate luck this year, some of them with injuries and whatever the case may be. But this team as a whole has showed up every Friday night. They've showed up to work. They've showed up to give everything they have, and there's not one of them making excuses for anything, and they play hard for as long as they can.
Yeah, they're going to try and get her done tonight. Other games tonight, Grand Forks, Red River is at Central, as we mentioned. Besides the game here tonight, then Central Cass is at Kindred. Minot North is at Dickinson High. Bismarck St. Mary's is at Jamestown. And Devil's Lake is at Watford City tonight. So a couple big ball games here to end the season. And we're just in front of our starting lineups. Starting lineups are going to be brought to you by Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Your journey to wellness awaits you. Your journey begins here at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. They're playing a school song now. And once that's done, we will turn it over to Mr. Noel Eckroff. And he will take us through our pregame festivities that include the starting lineup. And before we do that, that will put an end to our pregame show. Again, the pregame show was brought to you by Yield Advantage. Yield Advantage is the precision planting sales and service center for the southern Red River Valley. You always stand up for the school song?
I usually do, but when I'm in the booth and we're doing this, I guess I didn't even think about it.
Oh, man.
When we were looking at the stats, one of the interesting things here is, offensively, Wahpeton's averaging 14 points a game, and Fargo South is averaging 15 points a game. And I think it's safe to say for whatever team wins this game tonight, they're going to have to score more than their average.
I would say so. I think it's going to be a good football game. So we will turn it over now to our PA announcer, Mr. Noel Eckroff, and he will take us through our national anthem and our starting lineups.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to salute the flag of our nation. Please rise, remove your cap or hat, and place your right hand over your heart and stand at attention while Wahpeton High School student Addie Dodge sings our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we've watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Once again, that's Addie Dodge with a beautiful rendition of our national anthem. Good evening, football fans, and welcome to tonight's Gridiron Classic, featuring our guests on the scoreboard, the Fargo South Bruins. And your hometown Wahpeton Huskies. The North Dakota High School Activities Association and the Eastern Dakota Conference encourage and promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We ask that you cheer for your team and be respectful of the opponent. High school athletes commit to fair play, responsibility, and respect. We invite you to support our efforts. And now it's time to meet the Fargo South Bruins starting offense. Starting at left tackle, number 72, Jacob Ardick. Left guard is number 55, Cullen Cooper. The Bruins center is number 75, Josh Surpris. Right guard, number 76, Darian Williams. Right tackle is number 68, Levi Wangjan. The tight end is number 17, Drew Kessel. Wide receivers include number 1, Amari Taylor. Number 6, Kobe Simmers. Number 11, Javon Anderson. At running back for the Bruins, number 5, Adron Wilson. And the quarterback, number 9, Austin Morris. The Bruins are coached by Mr. Tyler Kojal. And tonight for the Wahpeton Huskies, it's 2025 Senior Night. We will be introducing first our senior cheerleaders and their parents. First, we have Emma Klein. She has been a cheerleader for 4 years. Her plans are to attend college after high school, and her parents are John Klein and Rachel Brandt Klein. Olivia Litchfield. She has been a cheerleader for 4 years. She plans on attending college after high school, and her parent tonight is Kelly Bowe. Our next cheerleader is Maya White Spence. She's been in cheerleading for a year. She plans on attending college, and her parent tonight is Diego Rivera. And one more senior cheerleader, Jillian Haft. She's been a cheerleader for 2 years. She plans on attending college after high school, and her parents include Jeff and Jennifer Haft. How about a big hand for our senior cheerleaders and their parents? Let's meet our senior football players. First one up is number 10, Braden Steffens. Braden's parents are Ryan Steffens and Nicole Roden. He's played football for 4 years, and he plans on attending college after high school. Number 16 is Evan Doctor. His parents are Matt and Becky Doctor. Evan has spent 4 years in our football program, and he plans on studying something in the medical field after high school. Number 19 is Isaiah Brushert. His parents are Joseph and Tiffany Brushert. Isaiah spent 4 years in the football program, and he plans on attending BSC for the line worker program. Number 28 is Michael Peterson. His parents are Keith and Brandy Peterson. Michael has played football for 3 years for the Huskies, and his plans after high school are undecided. Number 57 is Hunter Belke. His parents are John and Michelle Belke. Hunter has played football for 3 years in the Husky program, and he plans on attending NDSCS for their electrical program. Number 62, Big Luke Anderson. His parents are Matthew and Dana Anderson. Luke has been in the Husky program for 4 years, and his plans after high school are undecided. Number 70 is Landon Ralph. His parents are Jeff and Melissa Ralph. Landon has spent 4 years in the Husky program, and he plans on attending Valley City State University to study teaching and play football. How about a big round of applause for all of our senior athletes and cheerleaders tonight? Thank you for your dedication to the program. The Wahpeton Huskies are coached by Mr. Wade Gilbertson. The officials for tonight's contest include Jeff Bugstead, Lance Erlin, David Thompson, Kelly McNary, Tyler Grippentrog. They have been chosen for their expertise, and they are registered with the North Dakota High School Activities Association. Coming up next, the kickoff.
So there you have it, our starting lineups. Again, the starting lineups are brought to you by Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Your journey to wellness awaits you. Your journey begins here at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. So, Coach McCall, the seniors get their last introduction here at Frank Burton Field, and going to try and get out of here with the win tonight against the Fargo South Bruins.
You know, I'm looking for a really good football game. I really think that, talking to Coach Gilbertson, they've had a good week of practice, and I think they're going to come out, and if they can stick to their keys of the game, I think they're going to have a great opportunity to walk out here with a win tonight.
Yeah, I think it should be a good competitive game, get both teams averaging around 15 points a game. But we'll see if the Huskies can last 4 quarters here and see if they can get this thing done. Coming up right now is going to be our kickoff. Our kickoff is brought to you by Tyler Farm Supply. Tyler Farm Supply located in beautiful, scenic, sunny downtown Tyler, North Dakota. I have to do it myself. That's your cue.
North Dakota.
You're supposed to be looking over here, but that's okay. Tyler Farm Supply, your short-line farm equipment dealer since 1985. You know, we have a system here. You're normally down on the field.
Well, I was trying to see who was back for the kickoff, so looks like we have Anderson and Wilson back for the Bruins.
And it's a little short kick for the Huskies. And this game is underway over the far sideline. Picked up by the Bruins, and then a couple of Huskies there to bring him down. I can't see who the ball carrier was there.
Tate Barnacle is the one that picked it up. He had a little trouble getting it off the turf, but had a host of Huskies there to take him down.
So number 4, Barnacle, picking up the kickoff and bringing it back. And the Bruins will get their first series started at the 35, their own 35-yard line.
Could not notice lineups. I noticed they have a big offensive line.
They are big down there, that is for sure. And they'll come out in the shotgun. Austin Morris is the quarterback, number 9. He'll take the snap and he'll hand it off to his back coming this way. And right away, the Huskies are in the backfield and ready for the tackle. That's Ryan Flack in the backfield early to bring down.
They brought the blitz, and he got there right away.
That's Adron Wilson on the carry.
That's the start the Huskies wanted. Now let's see if we can keep them behind the chains for 3rd down.
Bruins in a traditional shotgun now with 2 backs. Moore's still the quarterback. A low snap. He'll drop back to pass to the far side. Wide open over there on the sideline was the receiver. And he's brought down.
Looks like Kuhlmo might have been the first one there, but just found a soft spot in the zone and was able to set up and brings up 3rd and 1 for the Bruins.
That was Drew Kessel over there on the sideline with the reception. This will be 3rd and 1 here for the Bruins. Morris will take it himself this time off the right side, has a little bit of room, gets to the outside, crossed the 50, and then finally brought down by the Huskies. So just a quarterback keeper there by Morris, and he'll pick up the first down.
Just the read option, and he was able to get across, and it looked like the first two there was Steffens and Brushert.
So it'll be a first down at the Huskies' 45-yard line. So Barnacle and Wilson are the backs with Morris the quarterback. That's Barnacle in motion. He'll come back to the right side, direct snap, and he'll just take it. And kind of more of the same there after that last play.
That was something similar we saw Red River do. That's just a straight quarterback keeper on that one, and just quarterback sweep, and was able to pick up about 6 yards, and Mike Peterson was there for the tackle.
So the Huskies defense going to need to get a stand here on this first drive by the Bruins. They'll go back to the shotgun again. It'll be 2nd down and 4. Morris ready. Barnacle in motion again. He drops back, looks to the far side, and again, he got a hole in the zone over there. And that's Kessel again, the big tight end. And that's another first down, and the Bruins are down to the 15, 16-yard line on this first drive.
Well, Caden Barth kind of got caught out there a little bit. I think he thought he was going to throw the swing pass to Barnacle out of the backfield, and he stepped up, and that allowed Kessel to kind of set up in behind him and able to complete the pass.
Yeah, it looked like he just kind of got turned around the wrong way there. Single back now. That's Wilson. He'll give it to Wilson. He'll go up the middle. Started right and then went right back up the middle and picks up about 7 yards on that carry.
Just a nice little cutback. I didn't see who was there for the Huskies. I said Michael Peterson was the first one there, but just a nice cutback. They had it cut off, but there was a cutback lane there.
So again, the Huskies defense going to need to come up with a stop here. Bruins been able to march their way down the field. They'll go back to the shotgun again. That's going to be Barnacle in motion, and Morris will keep it again and go right up the middle. And he's going to get close to the first down marker, and he might have it. Let's see where they mark this.
I think they gave him the first down. Well,
Flack and Anderson on the tackle, and just short of the first down. It's going to be 3rd and inches, 3rd and a fingernail down there.
I think if you're Huskies, you got to look for quarterback, just quarterback keeper here, and I don't think they're going to mess with handing it off. I think it's going to be straight ahead.
Shotgun again to give the more.
Ooh.
That might have been close. They give the Wilson there, sorry. And
Brushert right there for the tackle.
Right there.
He was able to come down across for the first down, setting up 1st and goal at about the 6.
Yeah, they just stopped him right at the line there. Just barely made it, but it'll be 1st and goal here for the Bruins on their first drive. 8:47 and counting. Shotgun again. Morris, Barnacle, and Wilson in the backfield. Receiver goes in motion. And play action, he just overthrows Kessel out there again.
Barth had pretty good coverage on that, but, the D-line did a good job of getting their hands up, and he threw it just a little too high for him to come up with. That is a tall receiver, though.
I don't have his height listed here.
Yeah, we don't have the roster with the height, but
he's got to be 6'5".
He's got to be close. He's tall.
So short and field for the Bruins. Morris, the quarterback. Single back with him is Wilson. Motion comes across. Play action again. He'll roll right. He's chased from behind and gets rid of it. And right there at the goal line is Colby Seamers, and Seamers takes it in. Caden Barth had
came off
Morris
a blitz.
in his sights there.
He came across. He had him. He came free on a blitz on the backside, and he got to him, but just a second too late. If he's able to get there just a little bit quicker, they're sitting at 3rd and goal from the 10.
So a 6-yard TD pass to get the Bruins on the board first. And now they'll attempt the extra point. And that is up, and that is good. So with 8:22 to go here in the first, the Bruins get on the board first against the Huskies, and the score is 7-0. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back here on Three Borders Sports Network.
1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. Brian Watson, Mike McCall bringing you tonight's North Dakota football action. Fargo South Bruins and Wahpeton Huskies. Bruins on the scoreboard first. 8:22 to go here in the first quarter, and it is 7-0 in favor of the Bruins.
And the Huskies have been here before. I mean, just get a drive going here, get some positives going offensively, and I think they're going to be able to put some points up tonight.
So the Bruins will kick off now here to the Huskies, and the Huskies will get the football for the first time tonight. I'll try to remember all my duties that I have here tonight. I forgot that I was the cameraman for a second there. And that's Cooper Kuhlmo on the return for the Huskies. And he'll bring it out to about the 28-yard line.
And that is Trayson Edmond on the tackle, the freshman.
Tackle made by number 36, Trayson Edmond. First and 10 Huskies.
So the Huskies come to the line here, first and 10 at the 28. Gilbertson, the quarterback, out of the shotgun. And he'll take it, he'll give it to Michael Peterson. He'll go off the right side, and he is wrapped up right away and able to get almost back to the line of scrimmage.
Number 4, Tate Barnacle, and number 72, Jacob Artek.
Barnacle and Artek were the two there for the Bruins on the tackle. Just got back to the line of scrimmage.
So Gilbertson again in the shotgun with Peterson in the backfield. They'll have two receivers to the bottom and one to the top of the screen. Gilbertson will keep it himself, fake to Peterson, and he goes right off tackle. And Gilbertson up near the first down marker.
And it looked like Javon Anderson was the first one there for the Bruins. Good gain of about 7 or 8 there, and get the Huskies in third and manageable.
So 3rd and 2 now for the Huskies. Gilbertson out of the pistol with Peterson to his side. Brushert goes in motion, and
they got him to jump.
And I think they got the Bruins to jump. I think you're right here.
It's not college. Once you break the neutral zone, it's Well, I just got a text here that Kessel is 6'7".
6'7". Okay. It is offsides on the Bruins, so the ball will be moved ahead 5 yards. That'll be a first down.
I would like to thank Mr. Wilson for that information from Fargo.
There we go. We appreciate that. You got the inside track. I like it.
I know a lot of great people.
Gilbertson waits for the snag. Peterson takes off, and now he looks to his right, looks down the sideline, and that was Braden Steffens over there. And I think we got a flag come in late.
We do. Is that I can't see what the number is on the coverage, but kind of right in his face, and he just never turned for the ball, and that's where you're going to draw a flag. I think he had really good coverage. He just never did get turned around.
So Steffens had a step on him, and the flag comes in late. And they'll mark it off.
And that'll put the Huskies in Bruin territory.
So they'll have first down from the 44-yard line of Fargo South. As Gilbertson looks over the sideline to take the play. And Kumo and Steffens will be at the top of the screen. Peterson in the backfield. Gilbertson waits for the snap. Kumo in motion. He'll give it to Peterson off the left side, and Peterson will make his way through the line and get close to the first down, and I think he might.
He's going to be just about
short.
a yard short, and it looked like Medit Ajak was the first one there for the stop, but just a quick pitch, and Mike was able to find a seam up the middle, and he cut it right back up the middle of the field.
So the Huskies now able to move the ball here as they're making their way down the field. Gilbertson waits for the snap. Peterson in the backfield with him. He'll drop back. He'll scramble. And he'll look out the side for Steffens again. And no flag this time.
Jackson Lewis on the coverage there that time, and
Lewis was glued to Steffens that time.
He was attempting to look back. He was looking over the wrong shoulder a little bit, but he was in pretty good coverage there, and that ball was just a little bit to the inside, and Braden wasn't quite able to get to it. But that's a good spot to take that shot down the field on 3rd and 1.
Huskies with 4 wide receivers. Now we got a flag here.
Gonna guess some kind of snap infraction.
Maybe on the center here. They call the false starter procedure. That's going to be on the Huskies.
There had to be some kind of snap infraction, whether he moved the ball or something. But
the official came in. It looked like he said something to the center when he moved in.
And it was the umpire that threw it. So but I think Wahpeton's probably looking at 2 downs here to get this, and so you just got to get most of it.
Puts them back to 3rd and 6. They go 4 wide receivers, 2 at the bottom, 2 at the top. You got Steffens all the way at the top of your screen. And Gilbertson will keep it himself, and he'll make his way off the left side and get towards the 30-yard line.
He's going to get the first down.
And he's going to pick up the first down. So they get it on the ground after a shot to the end zone and then the penalty, and then able to pick up the first down on Gilbertson's legs.
It looks like Ajak was the first one there again on the tackle. So good play there for the Huskies to keep the drive going.
Going to have Steffens at the top of the screen with Kumo in the slot. Bonches is the wing back here at the bottom of the screen. Peterson in the backfield. Bonches will go in motion. Gilbertson waits for the snap. He'll drop back to throw. He'll roll to his right. And he's going to keep it himself. And he gets across near the first down marker. I think he got past the first down marker, and he'll get out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line.
He and Mike kind of ran into each other on the drop. Mike was out in front of him. I think he was looking for Steffens and Kumo downfield. Nothing was there. It was pretty good coverage, and he was able to pick up a nice block from Mikey to pick up a first down.
And that puts the Huskies inside the 20-yard line. They're in the red zone, the Amanda Frederick red zones. Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance serving Breckenridge, Wahpeton, and the Wheaton areas. High snap. Gilbertson will take it right up the middle. I don't know if that was a called play or if he just decided to do that because of the timing and the high snap.
I think it was it almost looked like it was the timing of the high snap, and it was just going to be off, but got what he could, got a couple yards out of it. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Huskies have been able to move the ball on the ground. Gilbertson's had some success. They go 3 receivers at the bottom, and Peterson in the backfield. He'll drop back. He'll look to his left, and he'll throw that one intended for Kumo.
I actually think that was Bonches.
Oh, sorry.
And it was just
that was Bonches. You're right.
Jack was just in a little bit of an odd position for throwing the ball, and it kind of just went a little bit behind him. if he's able to get that ball in front of him, I think it's a catch and right at the first down marker.
So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 8. 4:45 to go here in the first. Steffens at the top. Kumo will move over and be in the slot next to Steffens with Bonches at the bottom of the screen. Peterson in the backfield. Gilbertson waits for the snap. He'll drop back. And a little screen pass, a little hitch to the slot receiver.
Just a little wide receiver screen out there to Steffens. And I was able to pick a block up out in front and
that's going to put
first and goal.
First and goal for the Huskies now.
Just a great play call at that point. They brought pressure up the middle, and they were able to release some linemen and get them out in front of Steffens on the wide receiver screen.
So Steffens at the top of the screen, Kumo and Bonches at the bottom with Peterson in the backfield. And it's the fade to Steffens in the corner, and just too far. One-on-one on the far outside with Steffens. Just throw it up and let him try and go and get it.
Yeah, it was pretty good coverage. I think that the ball was maybe just, like you said, just a little too far to the outside. I don't know if he'd have came down with it if he could have got up to it.
So they'll wait for the play to come in. And 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line for the Huskies. Kumo and Bonches at the bottom, Steffens at the top. That's Kumo in motion. And Gilbertson will keep it himself. He'll roll to the left here and try and work his way upfield and get close to the goal line.
Oh, we got a flag coming in. I don't know what we got here, but if it's a hold or...
It's probably in the area of a hold. And that's what it is. It's going to be holding against the Huskies.
I think it's an illegal block in the back.
Oh, block in the back. And that'll back them up.
That'll make it 2nd and goal from the 16.
What play call do you dial up here? 2nd and goal from the 16.
You know, it wouldn't surprise me if we don't see jack off tackle or something here off of play action. You know, just the RPO and
just try and get some of it back.
It's going to be an RPO of some kind here.
So Peterson in the backfield.
You got one-on-one coverage at the top.
High snap again. Gilbertson rolls out, and
he just had to throw that away.
Just had to get rid of it.
But that, the high snap is just, it's messing with the timing of the plays, and they're not able to get that play action in there. And it's, the defensive end he's not having to bite on it.
So now it'll be 3rd and goal from the 16-yard line. And we got Bonches at the bottom of the screen, Kumo in the slot, and Steffens at the top.
One-on-one at the top.
I see that fade again. And he's looking out Steffens' way, and it is a jump ball out there. That one falls to the ground. That was Jackson Lewis out there again on Steffens.
I mean, it's pretty good coverage, but he's not turning. It looks like there's contact before the ball's getting there, so I don't know. Obviously, we're way up here, so we're not.
Yeah, we're
a little ways away.
A little ways away, that's for sure.
But I mean, he's right with them. I'm waiting to see a double move out there because every time it's been a fade.
So 4 wide receivers this time. Steffens at the top, and he'll look across the middle. He was looking.
Well, I don't know
for Kumo. The Kumo was there.
I don't know if he thought Kumo was going to break to the right but you know what? You take something out of this. You had a 5-minute drive. You got it down inside the 10. You know, a penalty, I mean, instead of sitting 3rd and goal at the 2, you're sitting 2nd and goal at the 16.
Well, without that penalty, they are down there at the 1-yard line.
So Now the defense just has to settle in. They had a chance to look at South once, see if we can see if they can find something here and get a stop and get the ball back for the offense.
So this will be the second drive for the Bruins. They will start at their own 16-yard line. Morris waits for the snap with Wilson behind. He'll give it to Wilson. Wilson will work his way off the right side and then squirts off a tackle there. I thought he was wrapped up. And then he's brought down just over the 25-yard line. I couldn't see who had him first.
Well, it looked like Brushard had him early, and he was just able to kind of, I don't know if the block came in and knocked him off the tackle or what happened, but he was able to break a tackle and pick up a pretty good gain.
Had the potential for a loss there, and he ended up picking up the first down. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 27. Huskies showing pressure, and Morris will keep it, and the pressure holds.
Trey King came up with the tackle that time, loss of a yard. And the last two times South has been in a situation similar to this, they're able to hit that out route out in that soft zone. So we'll see if the Huskies can make a play out there.
Bruins go full shotgun with Kessel and Taylor at the top. And Lewis at the bottom. Sorry, that's Seamers at the bottom. Looks like they're changing the play here.
We're going to have a delay a game. Yeah. Unless they got the timeout.
The play clock did run down. It shows 0 here, and they do.
Oh, they
throw the flag.
Nope, I don't think they got the timeout in time on this one.
Nope. So they're going to back them up here.
I know Koji will come running down.
So 2nd and 17 from the 20-yard line now, from their own 20. Morris waits for the snap out of the gun, and he'll roll to his left. And he throws it out to the sideline, and that one is caught by Amari Taylor. And Taylor going to pick up.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6 there.
This is a big down for the Huskies here to try and get off the field.
Huskies trying to get the Bruins off the field here. And Moore's going to keep it himself, go up the middle. He's going to get near.
Think he made it's going to be 4th and 1.
And it's going to be decision time for the Bruins here early in this one. 2:04 to go in the first. And it's going to be 4th and.
Looked like Belke was the first one there on the tackle. And I think they're going to go for it, or at least try and make Wahpeton jump off sides.
4th and a long one here. See if they actually snap it. They might just take another delay a game here. 8 on the play clock. And they do snap it, and Morris is going to try and take it up the middle, and the Huskies are right there, and they're backing them up, and it looks like the Huskies will hold here on 4th down, and they will get the ball back in the Bruins territory.
I don't think he was expecting the snap, and judging by the
reaction of the sideline
from the sideline, I don't think they were expecting it to be snapped either, because the quarterback was the only one that moved on that when he got the ball, and I just don't think he was expecting a snap there.
Yeah, he got that thing, and he's like, hey, what's this doing in my hands? And then he started to take off. So I think you're right. I don't think he was waiting for that snap. So now the Huskies back in business here with 1:26 to go in the first. 1st and 10 from the Bruins 34. And we'll see if the Huskies can be productive here on this second drive. Steffen's at the top, and Gilbertson will take it and move to his left, and gets away from a tackler and picks up about 5 yards here on that carry.
So yeah, nice game breaking a tackle there. It looks like Gabe Jacobson was the first one there for the Bruins, but like you said, picked up 4, maybe 4.5.
So they'll have 2 receivers at the bottom. They were Barth and Coolmo. Steffens at the top. And Brushard, the tight end there. And he looks at Steffens across the middle. Had him on the seam route. That ball behind Steffens.
If he's able to get that ball out in front of him, that's a touchdown. Just a little low and behind, but Steffens had a step on him. And there was a nice little window there between the corner and the safety.
So it looks like they'll bring Steffens to the near side now. They'll go 3 wide receivers to the near side with Barth, Steffens, and I think I can't see if that's Kumo or Bonch is there.
Wahpeton's going to take a timeout.
They're going to take a timeout. So with 44 seconds to go here in the first, the score is Wahpeton 0, the Bruins 7. And we'll take a timeout as well here. This timeout will be brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance. Carlson Family Insurance located in 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for their customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
What does primary care mean to us? At Sanford Health, it means being there when and where you need it most. It means building a relationship, because when a provider really knows you, they can deliver the best care for every aspect of your health and your life. So what does primary care mean for you? It means understanding your health for today and for where you're headed next. It means a lifetime of care for a lifetime of you.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. Brian Watson, Mike McCall bringing you tonight's action. And the Huskies after the timeout with 44 seconds here. 3rd and 5 from the 30-yard line. And the Huskies need to be productive here. Kumo in motion. He comes back and they'll get Peterson. He'll fake it to Peterson. And then Gilbertson will take it up the middle. And he's going to get close to the first down marker.
Looks like he's going to be just over a yard short.
Definitely in 4-down territory here.
But, a good play on the run up the middle there, and big down here for the Husky offense. Got to find a way to get that yard and move the chains.
Well, they don't have to get this play off. There's 15 on the game clock.
And I think that's what they're going to do is kind of wait here. And I'm going to make a correction on myself. I stand corrected. NFHS rules. You do not need to turn your head to look for the ball.
Oh, there we go.
There you go. So
look at you being corrected.
I thank you, Grip, for keeping me honest.
He said he might check in tonight.
Well, no, and that's good. I'm glad he did. I stand corrected. High school rules are a little different.
He said he might check in tonight. So at the end of the first quarter, it's the Bruins 7 and the Huskies 0. We'll take a break here. We'll come back with more action on Three Borders Sports Network.
What time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Give them the...
Now, welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. North Dakota High School football on the channel tonight. And also on the channel, we have volleyball on the other side of the river. So Section 6A playoffs, the Breckenridge Cowgirls are taking on West Central area. The Cowgirls are 3 seed, and the Knights the 6 seed. So volleyball on the channel and also on Red River Communications channel 28. So a direct snap to Gilbertson. He's going to be dropped behind the line of scrimmage as the Bruins get penetration there and bring Gilbertson down, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Josh Surpris was there right away and met Jack in the backfield. And honestly, I like the play call. They've had some success with that, but just a great defensive call on the Bruins side to stop that in the backfield.
So both teams stop each other on 4th down and get the turnover, and now the Bruins will be back in business here. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Huskies' 26-yard line with 11:57 here to go in the second quarter. So it'll be Morris still at the quarterback position with Barnacle and Wilson in the backfield. They'll go 2 receivers at the bottom and Kessel, the big receiver, at the top. And they give it to the receiver on the little reverse, little misdirection there. And
he's still on his feet.
That is Javon Anderson, and he was not willing to go down. I looked down at my sheet because I thought he was going to be tackled for just about a 3-yard gain. And he picks up 7.
But looked like Anderson, Bonches, and Belke were the ones there that finally brought him down.
So back to the shotgun, 2 receivers at the top, 1 at the bottom. Barnacle will go in motion, and a low snap, and he'll just have to take it himself as Morris is brought down. I don't know if he got back to the line of scrimmage or it's going to be just a short.
He lost about a yard on that. Flack, I think, was the first one in there. But a couple low snaps in a row for the Bruins, which is kind of throwing their timing off a little bit.
Yeah, you gotta have that execution, and both teams kind of struggling with the snap right now. So Morris will wait for it. 2 receivers at the top, 1 at the bottom. Got Barnacle and Wilson with them. He'll fake and then look across the middle, and he had Lewis there again. Javon Anderson again. So Anderson had picked up the 7 yards on the carry, and he was wide open there across the middle.
Yeah, the Huskies had dropped back and were only sending 4 up there, and he was open underneath and just wasn't able to bring it in. So the Husky defense is going to force a punt here, and first punt we've had tonight.
So it's Nissen in the punt, and Steffen's back.
Oh, blocked.
And that kick is blocked. And,
again, it was a low snap, and Barth picked it up, and I did not see who came in on the other side. That was
I think it might have been Hunter Belke with the block.
I think it was either Belke or it was Mikey.
Mikey. I think it was Belke on the block.
Okay. It was Belke or Peterson. One of those two came off that side, and then Barth picked it up. This is a good opportunity for the Huskies here. They got to find a way to get in the end zone.
So 1st and 10 from the 10, 1st and goal from the 10. And Peterson up the middle. He'll pick up a couple.
He's tackled at about the 7-yard line. Making that stop is number 4 for the Bruins.
Looked like Barnacle was the first one there on the tackle. Picked up a couple yards, maybe 3.
So single setback, back to Gilbertson. He'll roll to his left. He's got Steffens out there. He throws, but that's back to the receiver. And I think that's Bonches or Kumo.
That was, I still haven't seen it. I think it's
Kumo for the touchdown.
But just a bootleg out to the left, and everybody came up thinking they had the underside, and Kumo came from the backside, and Jack found him throwing across his body into the back of the end zone.
Just threw a strike in there, too.
That's a tough throw, running to your left and throwing it back with your right. Off the post.
And that one just off the post for Peterson. So the Huskies fail to tie it up here with 9:50 to go in the second. It's the Huskies 6 and the Bruins 7. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back with more second quarter action.
With the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing. So get ready, get up, get ready, yeah.
America's Best Checking for students from Bell Bank makes it easy to let them do their thing.
It's what it's all about.
Visit www.bell.bank/student checking to learn more. Or stop into a branch near you to open an account today.
Let me do my thing.
Bell Bank, member FDIC.
We got a good one here in the second quarter. Huskies 6, Bruins 7. Huskies capitalize on the block punt and able to take it in from 10 yards out. It's Gilbertson to Kuhlmo for the touchdown.
Just a great play, a good seal block on the outside to get Jack to the outside, and was able to find Kuhlmo coming across the back of the end zone.
So Peterson will kick off here for the Huskies. That ball loose on the sideline over there.
Yeah, it looked like Adron Wilson was the one that came up with it, but I didn't see what number it was, but the Huskies definitely had a chance at that loose ball on the ground.
Supposed to be a good time to talk about our Studio 22 Design shout-out line. If you'd like a shout-out, just give us a text message at 701-428-2415. Let us know who you're cheering for, where you're watching from. We'll give you a shout-out. Studio 22 Designs, women's boutiques and clothing, gifts, and custom shirts. Open late on Wednesdays till 8 p.m. So 1st and 10 from the 36 for the Bruins. Morris will drop back and throw it out to the flat here, and right away the Huskies are there. That was intended for Javon Anderson.
And Barth was coming up hard. And
Barth was coming like a freight train.
A couple score updates for you. With 7 minutes to go in the first, Minot North is up on Dickinson 8-0, and with 7 minutes left in the first, Red River is up 6-0 on Central.
Remember, if Central can pull off the upset and the Bruins get out of here with the win, the Bruins will make it in the playoffs. So snap to Morris, he'll go off the right side, and he'll get across the first down marker near the 50-yard line, and the Bruins will pick up that first down.
Kuhlmo's the one that pushed him out of bounds, but that is a play we saw a couple weeks ago when Red River was here. That's just a designed quarterback sweep. And the
Huskies are going to have to make some adjustments to see if they can stop that. Ball on the ground. And Morris does all that he can just to fall on it and keep that ball.
But both teams, we've seen a lot of snaps that are low, they're high. In this time of the year, that's not something you want to be seeing.
No, both teams have been 100% out of the shotgun. And like Coach McCall said, they've struggled with the snaps here tonight. It is starting to cool down here, and that could have some effect down on the field. So Morris will wait for this one. That one right to him. He'll drop back, look to his right, and he's got a receiver downfield and two defenders there. And Huskies almost come away with that. That was looking for Kobe Seamers out there.
Kuhlmo almost came down with that. Seamers turned into a defensive player and got it away from him. But Kuhlmo had nice coverage, was on the inside, and but a nice job by Seamers to knock that ball away.
Yeah, good heads-up play by Seamers to turn into the defender there and knock that down. So they'll go three receivers at the bottom with one at the top. Morris will wait for it. Now he'll look to his left, and he'll keep it and start to run. And he will keep it. Now cut back, and then he's hit and brought down. I think that's
Belke is the one that got him
there.
But he rolled out. The Huskies had a nice job covering everything downfield, and his only option was to tuck it and run and see what he could get, and Belke was able to get him to the ground.
So that's going to bring up 4th down. And they will punt again. So Nissen will line up to punt. Remember, the Huskies blocked the last punt attempt. That's a high snap and over his head, and he's going to have to do everything he can to try and get rid of it. And the Huskies are going to be in business again here on a bad snap.
This has just been, and like I said, special teams is always something you need to be big with, but again, it goes back to Wahpeton's had their troubles with high snaps and the timing issues, and the last 2 punts for the Bruins have been one really high and the other one really low, which has led to turnovers deep in their own area.
So with 8:10 to go in the second, the Huskies are going to be in business again on another special teams turnover by the Bruins. So we'll get Gilbertson in the pistol here. He has 2 receivers at the bottom and 2 at the top. And another high snap. He'll drop back and roll to his right, and then he'll throw just underneath here, and that's looking for Steffens.
That one was a high snap, but he was moving backwards as the ball was snapped. So I think if that would have been a run play, that might have went right over his head.
Yeah. So they'll go 3 wide receivers. It's Kumo, then Bonches, and then Steffens nearest to the quarterback. Another high snap, and then Gilbertson will take it right up the middle. And he's still on his feet, trying to break tackles.
He's going to be close to a 1st down. I don't know if he got it or not. They might get an injury timeout here. Somebody getting up slow for the Bruins.
Barnacle made the tackle there. I thought that was number 8 that got up slow.
It was number 8 that got up slow. That was Jacobson.
So Gabe Jacobson, they'll talk to him. He'll make his way off, it looks like.
Well, I think because they blew the whistle, he has to leave for a play.
So it'll be 3rd down. Play clock is running here. 7:49 to go in the second. Huskies trail by 1. The Bruins have turned it over twice on punt attempts. Steffens at the bottom of your screen. Kumo and Bonches up the top. Another high snap to give it to Peterson this time, and he'll work his way up the middle, and that's going to be a 1st down. He's going to be down around the 2-yard line.
But it was a little high on the snap, but Ajak was the first one there for the tackle. So 1st and goal for the Huskies, it looks like at the 3.
And you got Steffens down here one-on-one at the bottom of the screen. They've tried to get him on the fade. Brushert goes in motion and then resets. Another high snap. Give it to Peterson again up the middle. And he's met at about the 1.5 yard line.
Both teams are just struggling a little bit with those snaps tonight, and it's just throwing the timing off on stuff.
So 2nd and 2. Let's see if they decide to keep it on the ground or if they go true read option here, or if they try to take a shot with Steffens here at the bottom of the screen. Kumo in the slot next to Steffens. Kumo goes in motion, and Gilbertson will keep it himself, and he'll take it right up the middle, and that'll be a touchdown, a 2-yard touchdown run for Jack Gilbertson, and the Huskies will take the lead with 6:52 to go in the second.
Nice lead block by Luke Anderson, leading right up the hole, and Jack was right on his shirt tails, and looks like the Huskies are going to go for 2 here.
So Huskies lead 12-7 here. They'll go for 2. Waiting for the play to come in from the sideline. Huskies able to capitalize on the turnovers. Bruins with 2 turnovers on the punt attempt. Kumo in motion. Gilbertson will roll to his right. And he throws it, and that was intended for Steffens, and that was a little bit low. And Gilbertson was under pressure there, but nonetheless, the Huskies take the lead.
Colin Cooper came in hard off the outside and forced him to throw it before he wanted to.
So 12-7 with 6:52 to go in the second. We'll take a quick break, and we'll come back with more second quarter action here between the Huskies and the Bruins.
Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, serving delicious deli staples paired with great service and friendly staff. They use the best ingredients and provide a great atmosphere. If you have an office party or an at-home celebration, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery can help with your next event. And now you can order online for in-store pickup. Check it out at wahpetondeliandeatery.com or call 642-3639.
Welcome back to Frank Burton Field. Bruins and Huskies. Got to do my camera job here. I'm slacking, McCall. I'm slacking. I got a lot going on.
You're working
over
harder than you normally have to.
Yeah, exactly. I'm so used to just kind of sitting here and calling the game. I got cameramen down below, but I'm doing my best here. So Peterson will kick off here after the Huskies take the lead. And that one to the sideline again. The Huskies almost got a recovery last time. That one's going to go out of bounds. And I would assume the Bruins will take that there.
Well, I think it's there, maybe there +5, but at least there, yeah. Some score updates. Bismarck, St. Mary's, and Jamestown are tied at 6. Devils Lake is up 7-6 on Watford City starting the second quarter. Last update was still 6-0 Red River. Kindred up 7-0 on Central Cass. So scores are starting to come in.
So checking in on the Studio 22 Design shout-out line. The Bockles are watching. They're saying, let's go Huskies. And somebody's grilling some bacon-wrapped sausages on the grill as they're watching the game. And they're watching from the garage. I don't know who that is, though. I did say the Bockles are watching. That's Tyler, Leah, Emerson, and Cohen. And if you want a shout out, you can check in on the Studio 22 Design shout out line. You can send me a text at 701-428-2415. All right, so we're ready to go here now, as Morris will wait for the snap. And he'll fake, and then he'll run to his right, and the Huskies are right there to meet him at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, just a design quarterback keeper again, but this time the Huskies read it a little better, a couple-yard game. Peterson was the first one there, and
so 2nd and 7 from the 43. From their own 43. And that one is given to the back, and I think that's going to be Wilson. And that's Barnacle, excuse me.
Looked like Luke Anderson is the first one there on the tackle for the Huskies, and sets up a big 3rd and 3 for the Bruins here. And
if you're the Bruins, do you decide to punt again? You've turned it over twice on punt coverage.
See, that's a tough one, and I'm glad Kojal gets paid to make that decision, and I don't.
Motion man is Barnacle, but Morris will take it himself, and he will work his way across midfield, and he will pick up the first down.
Brushert was the first one there for the Huskies, but they just got that little quarterback run going, and a lot more run from the Bruins than I was expecting.
Yeah. They have the wind at their back, too. A team that really they throw it 52% of the time. And they've got 2 receivers at the top and 1 at the bottom. Morris waits for it. And this is to Wilson this time off the right side, and he makes his way across the line of scrimmage and out towards the first down marker.
Just a really nice hole off that right side, and Trayton King was the first one there, but I think he got the first down here.
I think he did. They are moving the sticks as Wilson picks up the first down. So 2 receivers at the bottom. That's Kessel and Taylor at the bottom with Seamers at the top. This time they give it to Barnacle off the right side. Barnacle will move out towards the sideline, get bumped out of bounds, and pick up about 3 or 4 yards on that carry.
Pick up about 4. I think Coolmo was the first one over there again.
So the Bruins starting to move the ball on the ground here. A team that passes it around more than 50% of the time. And they have kept it on the ground on this drive.
I'm expecting a play action to come here shortly.
Huskies showing pressure. Morris will keep it.
Quarterback keeper. Oh, nice hit there. Trey King stepping up.
Trey King bringing the noise there and brings Morris down.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 6, but yeah, just a great read by Trey King, filling the hole there and able to make the play.
So just a pickup of 1. It'll be 3rd and 6 from the Huskies 34. 3:48 and counting here in the second. 3 receivers at the bottom, 1 at the top. Morris waits for the snap. And he'll take it again, go off the left side, kind of maybe break outside, really nowhere to go. And Caden Barth is there to bring him down.
Caden Barth and Flack were both there. And I don't know what the Bruins have for a field goal kicker. I mean, I know they have a kicker, but I don't know. Big 4th down here. Looks like the Bruins will go for it. And
big 4th down here with just over 3 minutes to go, and we
are
going to get a timeout. All right, with 3:09 to go here in the second, the Bruins will take a timeout. We'll take a timeout, and when we come back, we'll have more of second quarter action right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Your ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
We offer the greatest broadband that anyone can subscribe to. And that's because of the infrastructure that we have been able to build over the last decade. You know, we're talking 10 gigabit per customer. That's the network we're building. There's days I think about what's the network going to be after I retire, where it continues to evolve. And if it evolves as much as what it has in the last 73 years, we can't even dream what it's going to be in the future.
All right, here we go. 4th and 4.
Can't jump off sides.
Long count. And Morris will take it. He'll roll right. He had the receiver open.
But pressure by Luke Anderson forced him to throw it a little high, and a big defensive stop for the Huskies, and missed opportunity there for the Bruins.
He was trying to hit Barnacle there. Barnacle was open.
He had Barnacle open, but Luke was pressuring him and just couldn't quite get his feet set for the throw.
So now the Huskies get the stop that they needed. Now with 3:06 to go in the second, they will try and get back in business here. Huskies will get the football to start the second half as well. Handoff up the middle. And that's Michael Peterson, and he'll get just a couple.
Looks like they're going to mark him right at the 35, so maybe about 3. Cooper on the tackle for the Bruins.
And I think the Huskies will be okay to keep this thing on the ground if they can.
They're going to want to use this last 240, and if they get an opportunity to hit one, they'll try, but they're going to want to use this down. They do get the ball to start the second half, so.
They go out of the shotgun. Kumo will go in motion, and they'll fake to Peterson, and Gilbertson will keep it, and he'll get out towards the sideline. He's going to pick up a first down, and well executed as the Huskies pick up the first down.
You know, I picked up a really nice block out there by Brushert, and just the play action, he pulled it on the RPO and was able to get to the outside and pick up a first down.
You know, when he ran that play, I was trying to decide if that was a true RPO or if it was just a little play action fake.
It looked like the end kind of came down inside, and you know that's the key sign to pull it. And
so they'll go empty this time. Gilbertson will take it. He'll drop back a quick out to the outside there, and that's Bonches right on the sideline. And just a short out to Bonches, just as good as a handoff.
Gabe Jacobson was the one there to push him out of bounds, and just a quick hitter there for the Huskies. And
so we're right at 2 minutes now. Again, the Huskies like to try and use all of this as they can and not give the Bruins the ball back. Huskies will receive to start the second half. Huskies lead 12-7. 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. And he'll RPO to Peterson and right up the middle, and the Bruins are stopping right at the line of scrimmage, and that's going to bring up third down.
Third and about 3. Got about a half a yard or a yard, but
I think Barnacle was there.
Barnacle was the first one there and just stepped up, and I don't think that it would have been a much different had he given it to Mikey. I think it would have been about the same result.
So they'll go with 2 receivers at the bottom here. That's Steffens at the very bottom, and then Kuhlmo in the slot there with Bonches at the top. Peterson in the backfield with Gilbertson. He'll take the snap. He'll give it to Peterson this time. Peterson makes his way up towards the first down marker. And right at the marker.
South is going to take a timeout. I think he's going to be about a yard short or half a yard short.
And then it'll be decision time here for the Huskies with 1:10 to go in the first half. What do you do here, Coach?
I think the Huskies, I think they'll go for it. I really do. Or a quick kick. We've seen that before, too.
Shout out to Adron Wilson, Bruins number 5. Let's go Bruins. Get tough, Adron. Love Grandpa and Grandma Wilson from Germantown, Wisconsin.
Well, thanks for listening.
Yeah, we appreciate the Wilsons tuning in, Grandma and Grandpa. Appreciate that. Tuning in on the Studio 22 Designs shout-out line. Studio 22 Designs, women's boutique clothing, gifts, and custom shirts are open late on Wednesday nights till 8 p.m. They are located just over there in Breckenridge.
You know, the Huskies do have 2 timeouts left. They very well could just try to get them to draw them off sides, and if they don't jump, run it down, use a timeout. But I'm pretty sure they're going to try and get them to jump first.
I would say so. I say that if they don't snap it, it's definitely, if they do snap, it's going to be a long count. But it's like you said, they probably may not snap this here and just go to draw them outside. The other option here is to snap it on a long count and a quick kick, as the Huskies have done so a little bit in the past. As Brushert resets there in motion, and then Kuhlmo will come back. And then Kuhlmo will go back the other way. Peterson will slide over. A little motion to try and get him to go. Here comes Brushert again.
Yeah, they're not going to snap
They are not going to snap this with 7 to go, and they'll take the timeout.
And this lets you see what Fargo South was going to do. How are they lined up? You know, is there something we can take advantage of here if they line up that way again? And it'll be interesting to see if he decides to punt it or if he says, hey, let's just go for it.
This timeout is brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance, located on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for their customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. So with 1:14 to go here before the half, we've got the Huskies leading 12-7. It's 4th down and 1 at the 47-yard line of the Bruins. And the Huskies with a big decision here. Coach Gilbertson trying to decide if they want to go for this or if they want to kick the ball back to the Bruins. And they're going to line up in punt formation here. I still would go long count here and give them the opportunity to try and come early. And Bruins.
Oh, looks like we're short one.
Bruins send Jackson Lewis back. Jack Gilbertson will be back to punt for the Huskies. A high snap, and he will run with it. And Gilbertson going towards the sideline. He's got a first down. He's got more. Just inside the 30-yard line. A little trickery on the punt, and the Huskies pick up the first down, and they'll keep going here with 1:07 to go before half.
Well, the Bruin defense, nobody was coming, and they were kind of just sitting back, and nobody was coming forward, and he had all kinds of time to look at it. And
he had a long way to go even to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well,
he was back deep.
You're 12 to 13 yards deep, so yeah, you got to.
So the Huskies back in business here after the pickup on fourth down, and Gilbertson will roll to his left. And looking. He got a flag on the field, and that's going to most likely be a hold.
Well, and something was that we had, I don't know if there was misdirection. We only had one receiver on that side of the field. Jack was rolling to the left, and we had receivers coming to the right. So I don't know if something.
And it is a hold against the Huskies.
Well, you know they're going to take this.
And Huskies have had a couple of penalties pop up at the wrong time. They had one in the first quarter where Gilbertson had picked up yardage down to about the 2-yard line, and then they had to back up on that, and they ended up not scoring on that drive.
Well, and I think right now you look at it, there's a minute left. You only have one timeout left. You're going to be putting the ball in the air anyway.
So here we go. Now it's first down from the 39-yard line, 1st and 20 from the 39-yard line. Gilbertson will drop back, looks right. And he's got one-on-one out there, and that ball. And there's the flag. It does come in.
Flags on the field. There was some contact on that, and 2 officials saw it. And
that's Steffens and Lewis who have been going at it, and it's pass interference against Lewis there. And so the Bruins give it all back, or almost all of it back. As they'll mark this off.
Now, I don't know in high school if it's an automatic first. I don't think it is.
It's not an automatic first down.
I think it's the 15, so it's going to be 1st and 5.
It could be back to 1st and 5 now.
Penalty was defensive pass interference.
So with 44 seconds to go now. Be Steffens at the bottom of the screen again with Lewis. And then you've got Bonches at the top, Cuomo in the slot down here near Steffens. Peterson in the backfield with Gilbertson. Gilbertson will drop back. He'll look to his right. He wants to go to Steffens again. And this time Steffens with the touchdown catch. That's a 25-yard touchdown pass from Jack Gilbertson to Braden Steffens as he gets a little separation at the end, and the Huskies get in the end zone here right before the end of half.
Well, the ball was thrown to the outside where it needed to be, and Steffens was able at the last second to fade, which gave him that distance. It was really good coverage right up until Braden was able to separate to the ball to the outside.
It was like he was waiting for the ball to get near him and then break away from his defender right at the last second, able to get that separation like you said, Coach.
And that's exactly what happened. And the defender is covering and doesn't realize that ball's going to the outside. So as he drifts away, that causes a separation.
And they go for 2, and the pass is
just a little out of reach.
Little outside there, so that one's no good. So now with 37 seconds to go, the Huskies lead the Bruins 18-7, and we'll keep it here with just 37 seconds to go. What do you got for scores over there?
Well,
any updates?
3 minutes left in the second. Kindred's up 20-6 on Central Cass. It says 4 minutes left in the second. St. Mary's is up 13-12 on Jamestown. 5 minutes left in the second. Devil's Lake is up 14-6 on Watford City. And at the end of the first quarter, Grand Forks Central is up 13-6 on Red River. And 7 minutes left in the second, Minot North is up 15-0 on Dickinson.
So that's the game that the Bruins are paying attention to, that Central and Red River game. North trying to stay, Minot North trying to stay undefeated on the season.
And this is a situation here where you can't give them anything on the return. They still have one timeout. And we need to remind everybody that they've thrown for over 1,600 yards this year with over 50% completion rate. So the Bruins have the capability to score quickly.
This time they kick it deep.
Very well covered by the Huskies there.
And that was Simmers on the return.
And it looked like Brusher and Austin Finsky were the first two down there. You got 30 seconds left. You got one timeout. I mean, I think we're definitely looking at the ball being put in the air here if they're going to definitely try and score before halftime.
So they'll go with 3 wide receivers at the top. They have 1 at the bottom with the single setback. Roll to his right. Looking downfield, and that's thrown underneath, and it looks like Braden Steffens stepped right in front of it and picks it off for the Huskies.
And he was trying to get it to Kessel out there. And I've noticed recently that Steffens is going up and kind of covering him one-on-one with zone coverage behind him. So now the Huskies with one timeout left have a shot to try and do something here.
Just before the ball was snapped, Steffens came up and applied a little bit of pressure and then was underneath in the zone coverage, like you said, Coach. He just stepped right in front of it. It's almost like Morris threw it right to Steffens. So the Huskies in business again here with 23 seconds to go in the half.
South's going to a 2 deep here. They're going to be giving help over the top on Steffens here.
Gilbertson, a little pressure. He'll roll out to his left and throw back, and that is caught on the sideline there. Is that Cuomo or Bonches over there? That's Cuomo.
No, that's
Bonches. Sorry.
Number 6, great catch by Bonches on the sideline. Better throw by Jack. He's going backwards and makes the throw.
Heck of a catch over there by Aiden Bonches.
I think he was out of bounds, but yep, he was out of bounds.
So 15 seconds to go here. There's 20 on the play clock. Gilbertson getting the play here. Steffens will be at the bottom of the screen. Bonches at the top. And you've got
to go here.
Coolmo going over to get in the slot. Brushered at the tight end position. Here comes Cuomo in motion. He'll look to the right here. He's going to throw it up for Steffens again. And Steffens
that's a catch.
Catches that at the 6-yard line. And Jack Gilbertson just drops that in the breadbasket to pick up the first down. Now with 12 seconds to go, the Huskies will have it 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Jackson Lewis had very good coverage on that. That ball was put exactly where it had to be. That was a dime dropped in by Jack there and a great catch by Steffens.
So Huskies in business here, 1st and goal from the 6-yard line, 12 seconds to go. Cuomo in motion. Gilbertson will take it right up the middle, and he's going to work his way towards the goal line. And that ball come out?
Oh, he fumbled
that ball, he dropped the football.
They're going to say it was a fumble recovered by the Bruins.
So once he got into the pile, hands in there, you got to be strong and hang on to that football. The ball comes out, and the Bruins recover.
I like the play call. You have your whole playbook open with a timeout left. Was a great play call. Looked like he was close to getting there. That ball was recovered in the end zone. So he
had to be.
He lost it right at the
goal line. So that'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 20-yard line, and
I think the Bruins are just going to kneel this out and get to halftime.
I would agree with you here. So this will be a kneel down here. And that's going to be the end of the first half here. It's been a good first half. The Huskies lead the Bruins 18-7. And we'll take a break here for halftime. Our OSPTI halftime report will be up when we come back with more of the Huskies and the Bruins right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Ware Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage, 218-517-7878, or online at yield-advantage.com.
Do you experience pain, tingling, numbness, freezing, or burning in the hands and feet? Does your balance feel off? Tired of sleepless nights? You may suffer from neuropathy. Dr. Andrea may be able to help. Neuropathy is a serious disease where nerves begin to break down, leading to balance problems and other complications. Our program addresses the causes, not just the symptoms. See if you qualify for our neuropathy program at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Schedule a consult with Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic, 701-672-1300. Hornstein Family Chiropractic, where chiropractic care is a family affair.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
Fast turnaround, cute designs, and so many options. It's totally made for you. Comfy Vibes Co. Fast, trendy, custom, yours. Check us out at comfyvibesco.com.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wahpeton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Every morning, we start our day with a purpose. To care for each other. Beyond hospital or clinic walls. Helping people feel seen and heard. Because family, friends, and community mean everything to us.
This is who we are, and this is what we care about.
Hey there! So we have 30 seconds to tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member-owned.
But aren't all financials member-owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make
cha-ching
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Having the right insurance team will change the way you view insurance. Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm. My staff and I believe insurance is a tool that can help you plan for what can go wrong so you can focus and invest in what can go right.
Amanda and her team are dedicated to serving you and the community. They are local, committed, and a trusted insurance team. See why they've been voted Best Insurance Agency 7 years and counting.
Come see us. We'd love a chance to work with you too.
Smith.
Well, welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. Brian Watson, Mike McCall bringing you tonight's Huskies football action from Frankfurt Field. Huskies and the Bruins. Bruins coming here trying to get a win and work their way into the playoffs. If they can get out of here with a win, and the Central Knights upset the Red River Rough Riders, and right now the Knights are leading the Rough Riders.
Up 20-6 with 4 minutes left in the second quarter. So
the Huskies trying to play spoiler here then. If they can get out of here with the win, get their first win of the season, send these seniors out with the win as well. So Huskies playing some pretty good football here in the first half, and they've had some success in the first half a lot this season. And we'll have to see if they can continue here in the second half. Let's review a little bit of the scoring here. Halftime score is 18-7 in favor of the Huskies. And in the first quarter with 8:22 to go, the Bruins got out on the scoreboard first, as it was Morris to Seamers from 6 yards out with 8:22 to go. And the kick was good, and the Bruins on their first drive went down the field, and they made it 7-0 in their favor. And then after that, Wahpeton went down on their first drive. on their second drive, actually. They went, let's see, it was a 10-yard touchdown pass from Gilbertson to Cuomo in the second quarter with 10:30 to go. The run attempt failed, and that made the score 6-7 in favor of the Bruins. And then with, let's see, it was 9. with 6:52 to go, that's what it was. Then with 6:52 to go in the second, it was Jack Gilbertson on a 2-yard run, and the pass failed. That made the score 12-7, and it was a blocked punt by the Huskies that set them up to go in for that score. That made the score 12-7, and the Huskies were able to take the lead. And then later on in the second quarter, it was Jack Gilbertson to Braden Steffens from 25 yards out. A nice little fade pattern in the corner of the end zone, and the pass attempt failed. That made the score 18-7, which is where we are now. And that drive was made possible by another special teams error on the Bruins' part, a bad snap that went over the punter's head. The Huskies recover it, and they were able to take that in for the score, and that's where we are, 18-7 here at halftime.
You know, and the Huskies, they had another time inside the 5 where they had the penalty that pulled them back out, and then the fumble on the goal line with 4 seconds left. Have to be feeling like they could be up a couple more scores here. But they get the ball to start the second half, and will be a big drive for both teams to start the second half, Huskies offensively and the Bruins defensively.
So like you said, there were a couple missed opportunities there by the Huskies. Had a chance, down to the 2-yard line. That was on their first drive, and then they had to go backwards. And then just before the end of the half here, they were able to get a turnover, pick up a first down on a fake punt, and then they will take it down to about the 2-yard line, and then they fumble it away, and the Bruins pick it up for a touchback, and that ends the half here. So we'll see if they can get things done here again and come out and play a good second half. We know the woes that the Huskies have had in the second half of football, but I think here on senior night they may come up with a different, a little different mojo to say.
Absolutely, and I think they're going to come out. They're going to play hard, but it'll be towards the end of the third and into the fourth quarter. Will the depth of Fargo South start to take over? That's going to be a key. I think the Huskies know they can play with them. I think the Huskies know they can move the ball. It's going to come down to depth at the end of the game.
This is our halftime report. Halftime report is brought to you by OSPTI. For all your physical therapy needs, contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Fergus Falls and Breckenridge. Coach, you have some scores from the other games tonight?
I do. At the end of the first half, Kindred is up 20. Number 2 Kindred's up 20-12 on number 4 Central Cass. Bismarck St. Mary's is up 13-12 on Jamestown with less than 4 minutes left in the second quarter. At halftime, Devils Lake is up 21-12 on Watford City. And with 3 minutes left to go in the second quarter, Grand Forks Red River just scored to make the score 20-14. And Minot North is up 15-0 on Dickinson with less than a minute left in the first half.
So there you go. Other scores tonight, along with the game here in Wahpeton. And then also on Three Borders Sports Network tonight, Joe Schreiner and Yards, they're over in Breckenridge for a big volleyball matchup. It's playoff time over there, Section 6A playoffs. It's the quarterfinals, and Breckenridge, the 3 seed, West Central area, they are the 6 seed, and right now they are in the third set. And the Knights have upset on mine as they lead the Cowgirls 2-0, and they are in the third set over there on Three Borders Sports Network. That game also on Red River Communications, Channel 28.
So Joe had sent the first set was 25-22, second set was 26-24.
So some good volleyball going on over there. So if you want to check that out, you can go and check that out later. You can also go over there during halftime and check that out as well. And some good action, volleyball actions going on over there. Cowgirls, one of the top teams in Section 6A over there, and they are struggling to try and make their way out of the quarterfinals. All right, so we'll take a break here on our OSPTI halftime report, and when we come back, we'll have the second half between the Bruins and the Huskies right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great. And if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town.
welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. Brian Watson, Mike McCall bringing tonight's football action. And we are just in front of the second half. And we want to thank OSPTI for sponsoring our halftime show. Again, for all your physical therapy needs, contact professionals at OSPTI with locations in Fergus Falls and in Breckenridge. Also want to thank Studio 22 Designs for sponsoring our shout-out line. I got a shout-out. This one's a little personal here. My granddaughter's watching, my wife and my granddaughter. They switched over from watching Miss Rachel to listen to Papa Brian.
There you go.
So how about that? I like that.
Got to be aware of a pooch kick or an onside kick or something here for Fargo South to immediately try to change some momentum.
Yeah, you wouldn't be surprised if there was an onside kick here. They do kick it deep. And that one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. And Huskies will start their first possession of the second half here and see if they can continue where they picked up here to stop the second half. They lead 18-7.
See what halftime adjustments were made by both teams. That's always the best part of the first couple drives, is just to kind of see.
And they come out here to start the second half. Ball will be placed at the 20-yard line after the touchback. And we've got Steffens at the bottom of the screen. And then bunch formation at the top. And they give it to Peterson up the middle, and not much there as the Bruins are right there to bring him down.
Looked like number 72, Jacob Artek, first one there for the Bruins, but yeah, just did a nice job maintaining the line of scrimmage, and looks like he maybe got a yard and a half.
So in the same formation with Steffens at the bottom with the bunch tight at the top. Peterson in the backfield. And read option again. Gilbertson will take it up the middle. This might be a horse collar. He's got him by the neck there.
He's got him by the shoulder pad up in the neck area. And
he had his hand there the whole time.
And I know you have to bring him down by it. So maybe just didn't see that that's what brought him to the ground. So, but third and manageable here. Third and what, about 4?
3rd and 4 from the 26-yard line. He'll roll to his left, pressured, beats the pressure, and tries to throw it to Steffens, and that's picked off right underneath.
That was Javon Anderson underneath, was able to pick it off. He had Steffens over the top. He just didn't get enough underneath it, or get enough air underneath it to get it over the top of him, and
tried to baby that thing. So now the Bruins will take over. And that's the first turnover for the Huskies tonight. Bruins have already had 2, and the Huskies were able to capitalize on both of those. And the Bruins will spread it out with 3 wide receivers here at the bottom of the screen. Morris waiting on the snap. He'll drop back and look to the bottom and then goes back to the right side.
We're going to have a holding here. At least I think that's what it's going to be.
And that pass was intended for Taylor. As they decide what's going to happen here on the penalty.
I didn't see who the defender was that got in, but applied some pressure and was actually brought down to the ground.
And it is a hold. They'll mark it off. And you might know this one here. Shout out to Hunter McCall, Evan McCall, Jordan Ralph, go Huskies from Tanner Bickford.
T-Buck. How you doing, T-Buck?
Buxton, North Dakota. Checking in on the Studio 22 Designs shout out loud.
The Great 8 tailgate spot at Mayville State University. The Tanner Bickford.
The Tanner Bickford. He's like the Ohio State.
He is the man.
Low snap, and then he throws it out to the far side, and I think that's Kessel out there. No, correction.
That'd be Taylor.
That's Taylor out there.
Great recovery on the throw. Low snap. He picked it up off the ground, was able to get it out there quick to get it, about half of those yards back. So second and about 15.
So now Kessel and Taylor at the top of the screen. Anderson and Seamers at the bottom. He'll look to his right, and he'll throw that, just throwing that one away.
Yeah, pressure again applied by, that looks like Anderson over there. Isaac Anderson, one of them in with the pressure along with Belke to force him to throw it away. Big third down here.
Same formation here. We have Kessel and Taylor at the top. Seamers and Anderson at the bottom. Morris drops back, looks to his left. And
it's going to just inside. Looks like he got him down at the 29.
And that's Anderson that he hit there.
Yeah, and Bonch is coming over and forcing him out of down. It's going to be fourth and call it about 6, I think, here.
So another big fourth down play here for the Huskies. They've had a couple stops on fourth down, and the Bruins have given it back to the Huskies on a couple of turnovers on fourth down.
You got to think there's going to be a hard count here.
They'll go 3 at the top, 1 receiver at the bottom. Morris will wait for it. Another weird snap. Morris is able to handle it. He rolls to his right, and a throw and a catch. And that's a nice catch for the touchdown. That's Javon Anderson. He came back and got that, went upstairs and able to step by the defender and take it into the end zone for the Bruins.
That was Coolmo on the coverage. I thought he had really good coverage. It was just a better play made by Anderson on the catch and the score.
So the Bruins score on what was a 27-yard touchdown pass. That's Morris to Anderson. And Nissen on the kick. And
I think it got blocked.
I think it was blocked, and that kick is no good. So the Huskies are able to block the kick there, and that will make our score 18-13 in favor of the Huskies with 10:08 to go in the third quarter. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have more high school football action right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
So the Bruins are set to kick off after the score. This is Nissen to kick off to the Huskies. Picked up by Coolmo. Coolmo making his way up the field at the far side there before he's tripped up. Made his way across the 35-yard line.
Just had some nice blocks over there, and just a shoelace tackle in there by Emmanuel Grenou. But looked like he had a seam and a possibility there. But great start to the second half for the Bruins, just what they needed, and not what the Huskies wanted, but now they got to get back to work and see if they can put a drive together here.
So Huskies will have to try and put something together here with 9:58 to go in the third. Another high snap. Gilbertson will keep it this time, but he is going to be brought down for a loss.
Yeah, Cullen Cooper, he did not fall for the fake at all.
He took him. Jack kind of took him for a little bit of a ride, but he was not letting go. That's for sure. So 2nd down and 12 from the 35-yard line. Receivers bunched at the top. Gilbertson will wait for the snap. Peterson at his side. He'll drop it straight back and across the middle or out the far side. And that one was knocked down. That ball knocked down by Chan Ajak.
Well, this is a big 3rd down here for the Huskies. Got to try and find something in the bag of tricks to get the 1st down here and keep the chains moving.
Yeah, you haven't used up a lot of time. Bruins were able to capitalize on the turnover, and now you don't want to go a quick out here and give them the ball back. Back to Gilbertson. He'll look downfield, and a little back shoulder throw, and that was to Bonches over there, and what a catch and a nice throw.
Just a nice back shoulder throw by Bonches. Covered pretty well over there, I believe, by Jacobson. And but just a good back shoulder throw by Jack, and they're able to get the 1st down and move the chains.
Jacobson was all over him. That throw was on the money.
It was the only place it could be thrown.
Another high snap. That one bobbled a little bit. Gilbertson will have to hang on to it. Tried to give that ball to Peterson, but...
Well, I think he originally was going to, but then it was just bobbled a little bit, and he did the right thing just by holding on to it. Maybe lucky to only lose a yard on that play.
Had a couple people check in on our Studio 22 Design shout-out line. You could do that, too. You can give us a text at 701-428-2415. We'll give you a shout-out. Let us know who you're cheering for and where you are watching the game tonight on Three Borders Sports Network. 2nd down and 12 from midfield for the Huskies. Bruins bring pressure. Gilbertson with the fake, and he'll take it off the left side, and he had some running room over there, and then he's brought down after a gain of about 3. I thought he's going to break it for more than that.
I thought he was too, but great tackle there by Adron Wilson. Coming up, making a hard hit and putting the Huskies in about a 3rd and 7 situation.
I think Gilbertson was on his way for a 1st down there. He was rolling pretty good before.
Adron came out of nowhere, that's
Wilson
for sure.
Came over to bring him down. So 3rd and 7 from the 45. 7:40 to go and running. Gilbertson back to pass. Far side, and a little bit of contact over there, and that ball knocked away. And Gabe Jacobson over there on the coverage again. That time, Jacobson wins that battle.
Be interesting to see what the Huskies do here.
So you're in 4th and long here, 4th and 7.
Going to punt it away.
And you're going to punt it. Winds died down. This was into the wind earlier in this game. And we'll see if you can snap off a good punt here, maybe pin the Bruins and give him a long way to go. Gilbertson will punt it away, and he's going to aim that towards the sideline. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a return.
Nope.
And ball's going to be marked at the 20-yard line. So after the punt, we'll see if the Huskies D can get another stop here. 18-13. The Bruins trying to work quickly, get back in this game. We had a report from Grand Forks that the Grand Forks Central was ahead of Red River, and that's the important key. If Central beats Red River, then that gives South the opportunity to work their way in the playoffs with the win here against the Huskies. So 7:28 to go in the third, 18-13 in favor of the Huskies. Bruins will come out with 3 wide receivers here at the bottom, 1 at the top. With Wilson in the backfield with Morris. Morris will keep it himself and take it up the right side, break tackle, and get extra yards now again. It's still moving. And Austin Morris picking up the 1st down, and the Bruins have had success with the quarterback keeper.
Yeah, Flack was the first one over there for the Huskies to make the tackle, but just able to seal that outside over there.
And the Huskies have got to be able to contain that outside edge on that keeper, and they'll go on the same formation here. Morris waits for the snap. A little pressure from the Huskies. This time he'll give it to the back, and I think that's Barnacle in the backfield with them.
Luke Anderson, the first one on the tackle.
Got another check-in on the Studio 22 Design shout-out line. Jacob Finsky watching from the tractor. We appreciate that for sure. And another shout-out for Adron Wilson. This time his dad's watching from Milwaukee. So, again, we appreciate the Wilsons checking in from Wisconsin. And this is Morris dropping back and kind of throwing that one into no man's land. No receivers open. Huskies doing a good job in coverage.
And Isaac Anderson was on the pressure there on that one. And got a shout out here from Dean Wilson from Fargo. Darian Williams is his grandson, number 76.
So we appreciate the Bruins fans checking out Three Border Sports Network. We've got a good one here with 6:12 to go in the third. 18-13 in favor of the Huskies, but the Bruins trying to work their way down the field. Going to the outside. And that ball picked off. That's
Coolmo.
That's Coolmo on the outside. He's worked his way, and he is going to go in. He's going to be brought down. First and goal for the Huskies. A big turnover that the Huskies needed. And Cooper Coolmo coming up with the big play on the outside for the Huskies.
Looked like he was wide open. He broke on the ball at the right time, was able to step in front and make the pick. And Austin Morris able to come and make the tackle and save the touchdown.
How about Cooper Coolmo, the sophomore, stepping in and making some big plays. Been able to do it on the offensive side with a couple catches and big play on defense there to give the Huskies some momentum here with 6 minutes to go in the third. It'll be first and goal from the 7. Gilbertson will take it off the left side, and he'll take it up near the goal line.
Looks like he's going to be about the 3.
He's going to be brought down at the 3-yard line. And I think Brown brought down Gilbertson there. Got Steffens at the bottom of the screen here. Bonchis up at the top. Kumo will be in the slot on the top of the screen. And Brushert in the slot at the bottom. Kumo in motion. And Gilbertson will fake it to him and go back up the middle. And he's going to be brought down. And not much of a gain. And I think he got right back to the line of scrimmage there, so it'll be third and goal from the 3-yard line.
Adron Wilson had nice penetration on that play. We've said his name a lot tonight and made a nice job and was able to get Jack at the line of scrimmage, maybe just a tish behind the line of scrimmage.
So 3rd and 3. Huskies will go with the tight formation with one wide. That's Steffens at the bottom. And they give it to Peterson this time, and Peterson trying to work his way up the middle and trying to push the pile there. That's going to get close to the goal line. Going to be down around the 1, maybe inside the 1. Little high school tush push now. So 4th and 1.
Big play for both teams.
Kumo in motion. Gilbertson back to pass. He'll roll to the right here. And now back to his left. A lot of pressure. Throw across the middle. And that ball is caught by Michael Peterson. How about Jack Gilbertson looking like Fran Tarkin did back there, scrambling, trying to find a place to throw that ball. And he finds Michael Peterson right in the middle of the field for the touchdown.
Well, he had Javon Anderson and Drew Kessel all over him. He was able to spin back to the left and made a throw back across, and Michael Peterson was just happened to be right there. So We'll say that's who he was throwing it to. I don't know if he knows who he was throwing it to.
Well, we'll give him credit that he knew he was throwing it to. Peterson on the kick, and that kick is no good. And the point after is no good, but the Huskies will take the lead, or keep the lead, I should say, as they lead the Bruins 24-7 in the third with 3:57 to go. Huskies over the Bruins. We'll be back on Three Borders Sports Network.
We know switching banks takes time. But what if we told you that at Bell Bank, we have a team that knows you by name?
Worth it.
Or real people that answer the phone within 22 seconds.
Worth it.
A bank that you can trust that will never hit you with sneaky fees?
It's so worth it.
Switch and see why Bell Bank is worth it. Bell Bank, member FDIC.
Well, this just in from the other side of the river. The West Central Area Knights have knocked off the Breckenridge Cowgirls. The number 6 seed knocks off the number 3 seed in 3 straight sets, in 3 close sets. And the Cowgirls have been knocked out of the playoffs, and the Central Knights will be moving on in Section 6A volleyball. And here go the Bruins on the return up the right side, and the Huskies are able to bring them down.
They faked the reverse down here. Bonches with the touchdown saving tackle over there. If Bonches doesn't make that tackle, he's gone.
And that's Javon Anderson on the return. And they bring it across midfield. And now the Bruins going to be within striking distance here at the 44-yard line. So 1st and 10 from the 44 for the Bruins. Morris in the backfield. 2 receivers at the bottom. That's Barnacle in motion. He looks out to Barnacle's way, but he finds Kessel with a little hole on the left side. And the big 6'7" receiver brings that in, and he'll pick up the first down on the first play of that drive.
Barth and Steffens on the tackle, but Kessel quarterback did a nice job. We had 2 guys flying up towards Seamers, and he was able to hit Kessel.
Morris waits for the snap. 2 receivers at the top of the screen. Huskies bringing pressure on the outside, and Wilson will make his way up the middle, and he's going to be met by a wall, and just about a 2-yard pickup there for Wilson.
Was that a deflected snap, or was it an intentional direct snap to the running back? Because it went straight to the running back, but it looked like it was spinning when it got to him.
I think it might have been tipped a little bit, Mike.
Whether it hit the center's leg coming out or something, the snap just didn't look right.
And we've had on both sides of the ball, the
snaps
have been struggling tonight. So they'll go back to the shotgun. 2 receivers at the top, 1 at the bottom. Barnacle and Wilson. That's Barnacle going in motion. He'll look out Barnacle's way, and then he'll go up the middle. Morris picking up yards out to the outside, and then finally brought down. I think that's Cuomo that brought him down. Cuomo's made a couple of touchdown saving tackles here.
That was actually Bonches on that one.
Bonches over there. Bonches and Cuomo both have pink. And Barth has pink too as well. And they're all single numbers.
And they're 4, 5, and 6.
And they're 4, 5, and 6, right. Oh, man. So 1st and 10 inside the Amanda Frederick red zone for the Bruins.
That's Brushert coming in, was able to hit the hole. Maybe a gain of 1.
It was Wilson on the carry. So 2nd and 9. Huskies need a big stop here. Bruins can pick up a first down right around just inside the 2-yard line. 2nd and 9 from the 11. Morris waits for it. fakes the handoff, rolls right, has a little bit of trouble now, back up the middle. And after a little contact, makes his way into the end zone.
Just a great effort play. He was on the roll to the right. They had it cut off. He cuts back across. Isaac Anderson had a shot at him, and he was able to break through the tackle and get into the end zone.
So Austin Morris with the 11-yard touchdown run, and he bullies his way into the end zone. And that makes the score 24-19 here before the kick. And let's see what happens on the kick as Nissen comes in to kick.
Got it blocked again.
And that one is blocked again. The kicking game for the Bruins has suffered tonight. The Huskies have been able to get their hands on a few balls.
That was Steffens.
So Braden Steffens with that block.
And I think he might have had the last one too, but I know he had that one.
And so that will make the score 24-19. The Huskies hold the lead here. We'll take a quick break and we'll come back with more action right here on Three Borders Sports Network. Minn Kota Ag Products has helped farmers with all their agricultural needs as the farming industry has expanded. They provide farmers with all their chemical, fertilizer, seed, grain, and elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. Proud to be a partner in your operation since 1941. Download the MKAP Grower 360 app from your app store today to see current market prices, your tickets, and any essential information for your operation. Thanks for all your hard work. So the Bruins able to take it in and answer the Huskies. A little back and forth going on here. Huskies still hold the lead 24-19, 1:30 to go in the third quarter. And Nissen will...
Team that has the ball last might win.
That might be the deal here. Nissen is set to kick off for the Bruins. That one is boom deep again. And that one goes out the end zone. So Nissen can definitely boot it, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
So that's something to keep an eye on. Even though the Bruins have struggled a little bit with the kicking game, they do have a field goal kicker with a little bit of range. So if this thing comes down to needing a kick and the Bruins are in range, we might see that.
Absolutely.
So the Huskies will take over here after the touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Bruins looking to try and get a fast stop here again. As Gilbertson waits for the snap with his two receivers at the bottom, one at the top. And read option, and not much there. Able to get back to the line of scrimmage. I couldn't see who was there right away.
Looks like he might have got a couple, but it looked like number 11.
Javon Anderson right there in the backfield. So it'll be 2nd and 8. He did pick up 2. And the Huskies not in a huge hurry here. Got Bonches at the top of the screen. Steffens and Kumo down here at the bottom. Kumo in the slot. Bruins show a little bit of pressure. They bring it up the middle. Gilbertson will go right at the pressure and able to break through. And he'll pick up about 5 there. And going to be 3rd down.
I don't think they're going to have to snap it if they don't want to. It looks like the...
Going to be 3rd and 3. Play clock and game clock.
There's about a half a second difference. The game clock is a half a second faster than the game clock. So
I think you let this run down. There's no need to run this play here. An extra 20 seconds at the end of this game can make a big difference.
Yep.
So they'll let it run down, and that'll give us a chance to take a break. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter, where the Wahpeton Huskies lead the Fargo South Bruins 24-19 in North Dakota High School football action. And we'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have fourth quarter action from Frank Burton Field right here in Wahpeton on Three Borders Sports Network.
Welcome to the City Brew Hall in downtown Wahpeton. your food and entertainment destination. Located in the beautifully restored Old City Hall, it's the perfect place to gather with friends and family. Enjoy craft brews, signature cocktails, handmade pizza, and local favorites. Step into the Brewcade, fun for all ages. Play arcade games, interactive darts, and supercharged shuffleboard. Or try your luck with pull tabs, e-tabs, and blackjack across 2 exciting levels of gaming. Don't forget to join our 5 Stars loyalty program and follow us on social media for the latest specials, events, and live entertainment. The City Brew Hall, your food and entertainment destination.
Well, here we go. 12 minutes to go in this, and we thought it would be a good football game, and it has been so far. Huskies and Bruins putting on a show here as the closeout game for these seniors here at Frank Burton Field for the Wahpeton Huskies. It'll be 3rd and 3 from the 27-yard line, and that is Jack Gilbertson right up the middle, and he is going to pick up the first down.
Just a great read, followed right off the block, right up the hole, and able to pick up a first down. And
it's kind of how you draw it up, right? If you're going to draw up an RPO.
And I believe Adron Wilson was the one on the tackle again.
We have said his name a lot tonight. So a fresh set of downs for the Huskies. 2 receivers at the bottom here. That's Bonches and Coolmo. And this time they give it to Peterson up the middle. He's got a little bit of room, and he gets out towards the first down marker.
Yeah, he's going to get the first down. That time it looked like Fargo South. They were loaded to the outside. They had the middle of the line was wide open. They didn't have anybody in the middle, and I just left it opening for Mike to go right up the middle.
Huskies do have a good little combo punch here with Peterson and Gilbertson. Gilbertson able to use his legs out of the RPO, and he can give it to Peterson. And Peterson with the 10-yard scamper right there. So Bonches at the bottom here, he goes in tight. Coolmo and Steffens at the top, and Peterson next to Gilbertson. Coolmo in motion. They fake to Coolmo, and Gilbertson will go up the middle. And he's going to pick up about 2.5, 3. And Huskies content to keep this thing on the ground, use up some clock here. Still want to be productive and make your way down the field, but you'll use as much time as you can here.
Yeah, you will, and I think you're going to see Wahpeton running this play clock down. They're taking their time, signaling the plays in. They're going to take their time and look to they want to keep moving the chains, but they want to use as much time of this clock as they can.
Yeah, you don't want to give the Bruins the ball back without putting this thing in the end zone and taking some time off the clock. Gilbertson gives it to Peterson. Direct hand. That was a handoff for sure that time.
Yep.
It's a little dive up the middle.
Got about 5 on that.
Leading up on that tackle was Carter Brown for the Bruins, along with Darian Williams.
So Williams and Brown on that tackle for the Bruins. And again, Huskies in no hurry here. They have Bonches and Coolmo at the bottom of your screen, and Steffens at the top. Peterson in the backfield with Gilbertson as he waits for the snap. RPO, he'll pull it out and keep it. He'll make his way to the outside, and he'll get brought down after he gets past the sticks. And Huskies and Gilbertson making their way down the field here, chewing up the clock, picking up yards on the ground. Another first down for the Huskies.
Well, the Bruins had 5 down linemen, and they kind of pinched down inside, which kind of opened up Jack just to pull that, and was able to get around the outside for the first down.
So more of the same here from the Huskies. 9:25 and counting. 2 receivers at the bottom. That's Coolmo and Bonches with Steffens at the top. Peterson back there with Gilbertson. RPO again. This time they give it to Peterson. Makes his way up the field. And now he's going to be brought backwards. I think he got down to the 36 or so.
Just almost to the 35. Just a little over a 3-yard gain there. And had both linemen pull on the side. And
So now they move Kumo up to the top there with Steffens. Bonches in tight at the bottom. Gilbertson waits. Kumo in motion. They a little pitch to Peterson, a little stutter step, and able to get by the defender so they don't have the loss. But only going to pick up about 1 or 2, maybe 1.5 there on the pitch play. Haven't seen him give that ball to Kumo on that reverse look when he comes in motion.
You almost have to think that's coming at some point.
So that brings up 3rd down now for the Huskies, 3rd and 5. Been able to chew up a chunk of this clock here now around the 8-minute mark. At the 34-yard line. Steffens at the top and Bonches and Kumo here at the bottom. And Peterson at his side. And he gives that one to Peterson. He's able to break free past the line of scrimmage, and he's up down towards the 15-yard line. And that's another 1st down for the Huskies, and the Huskies able to stick with the game plan here, Coach, and move their way down the field while chewing up the clock.
Yeah, it looked like Barnacle and Jacobsons were the ones on the tackles there, but that was just a nice little trap play, and the lineman pulled across and kicked out and just gave a nice seam for Mike to run up the middle. So, again, big drive here for the Huskies. Use as much time as possible, and hopefully they come away with some points.
And the Huskies, who had their woes in the second half, have looked like a pretty good second half team here in this 4th quarter as they work their way down the field. A little high snap, and then Gilbertson will keep that one.
That was well played by Fargo South.
I mean, I know you don't want to stop the clock here.
Levi Wangen was on the tackle there, and but
a little quick slant here, or a quick out that they ran earlier in the game.
Well, you got to think Coach Gilbertson is setting something up here with what he's doing, and again, just shortening this quarter a little bit and
bring his receivers to the bottom. And now he will drop back to throw. Now he'll roll as he's pressured. And just throws that one away so that he doesn't take the loss. That one intended probably for Steffens down there in the corner of the end zone.
Well, that one, once again, he had Jacobson and Kessel pressuring him, and he was just throwing that to get rid of it. So the Huskies got 2 downs here to get the 1st down. You got to try and, get as much of this as you can and put yourself in a reasonable, if you don't get the 1st down, be in a reasonable situation on 4th.
Yeah, you don't need all of it here. Just try and put yourself in 4th and short. You are going to go for it. Go 4 wide receivers now. Peterson is the setback, and he pulls it out, and Gilbertson will keep it, and the Bruins are saying no doing there, as that is Darion Williams who will bring Gilbertson down, and now you got 4th and long. You can still get a 1st down here without getting a touchdown.
But Darian Williams was just sitting and waiting on that, and just a nice play by him. But big play here for the Huskies, big play for the Bruins defense.
So the Bruins would like to get this ball back within striking distance. Gilbertson will roll to his right. Pressured. Now he'll decide to keep it and try and make his way up the field, and he's going to go out of bounds and not able to take a shot into the end zone.
Great coverage by the Bruins. Everybody was well covered downfield, and he decided, just tuck it, see what I could get, and make the Bruins go 85 yards here.
Yeah, they're going to have to go the distance here with 5:46 to go. Huskies in the lead, 24-19. And the Bruins will need a touchdown here in this last 5:46 to try and take this lead.
The last update we had from Grand Forks was Central was up 23-14 in the 3rd.
So remember, the Bruins need Grand Forks Central to knock off Red River, and the Bruins need to get a win here to get into the playoffs. As Morris will drop back to pass, he'll let that one go, and he's got a man behind the defender. And that one just drops right out of his hands. I can't catch his number there, Coach.
Is that number 6 or is that 8? That's 8. That's Gabe Jacobson. Nope, 6.
That's 6. That's Seamers over there.
Seamers. And on the coverage over there was Bonches, and might have got away with a little tug over there.
Yeah, South got what they wanted there, got behind the receivers there, and Seamers just not able to bring it in. And now they'll go a quick out this time. And I think that was Seamers again on the sideline.
This is a big down for both teams here.
Morris will wait for it. 4 wide receivers. Got Kessel and Seamers at the top there. Here comes Steffens in to probably a little pressure on Kessel. Morris will come back, and now he decides to take off, and he's got a little bit of room. And he'll pick up the first down. Just not able to contain him and keep him in, as Morris will run for the first down.
And he had a couple guys with opportunities to make that tackle, to make South make a decision if they were going to punt or go for the first down. But that was one of Gilby's keys at the beginning of the game, is we have to tackle.
So that'll stop the clock. 5:32 to go. Morris, this is a direct quarterback run here. He'll go off that right side. They've had some success with that. And he'll pick up 5 yards.
Pick up about 5. Looks like Mike might have been the first one there for the Huskies, Mikey Peterson. And
so 2nd and 5, just short of the 32-yard line. Morris will wait for the snap. Huskies showing a little pressure on the outside. Peterson comes, they pick it up, and now the pocket collapsed, but he tries to get out of there, and then he doesn't. And Luke Anderson able to bring Morris down, and that,
I'll tell you what,
right at the line of scrimmage there.
He did a nice job getting back to the line of scrimmage, because he had Isaac Anderson, he had King, and Belkey all kind of right there behind the line of scrimmage, and he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage. So big down here for both teams.
So 3rd and 6 here from the 31. Huskies showing pressure, then they drop back, but Brusher will come on the outside. He's chasing Morris from behind, and he got him just as he throws, and it's picked off.
Flack with the interception.
Flack will pick it off for the Huskies. Brusher was coming from behind, and the Huskies get the big play that they need to stop the drive of the Bruins with 4:14 to go in the 4th, and the Huskies lead at 24-19. Big play by the Huskies.
I'll tell you what, and it goes back to that play before when Anderson was able to make that tackle at the line of scrimmage, because if Anderson misses that tackle, he's picking up the first down on the run. And just a nice diving catch by Flack, and we'll see what the Huskies can put together here.
Yeah, Ryland Flack just laying out for that thing. And the pressure by Brusher forces the turnover. And now the Huskies will get back to that running game. They'll give that to Peterson. He'll go up the middle and then make a little jump cut, and then he'll make his way for the first down. Michael Peterson doing damage here late in the 4th quarter as he picks up about 13 yards for the first down.
Offensive line did a nice job creating a seam. Mike put both hands on the football. He didn't want to lose it, and he just took off upfield. So
Huskies need to hang on to that football, see if they can work as much of this clock here, and it will help if they could take the ball in the end zone to give themselves, make this turn into a 2-score game. 3 wide receivers, Kumo and Bonches here at the bottom, Steffens at the top, Peterson next to Gilbertson in the backfield. And Gilbertson will keep this one and work his way up the middle. And I think that's what you're going to see here in this last 3:34.
Fargo South took their first time out, and the Huskies are going to try and use as much time as possible here and force them to use their timeouts.
So the Bruins take a timeout, and we'll take a timeout here on Three Borders Sports Network with 3:34 to go in the 4th quarter. The Huskies lead the Bruins 24-19. We'll be back after this. All right, here we are. Last 3:34 in the fourth quarter. Huskies lead the Bruins 24-19. Huskies trying to get their first win of the season, trying to play spoiler to keep the Bruins out of the playoffs. So 2nd and 6 from the 19-yard line. They give it to Peterson. Peterson working his way up the middle.
Just
and
keeps
he's
his
going to be
legs
brought
moving.
down, just trying to keep those legs moving.
Another timeout.
And the Huskies are in the red zone, and they'll take another timeout. And we'll keep it here this time.
It's going to bring up 3rd down and 3 for the Huskies. And you got to think South is going to be bringing everything on this play, anticipating just run.
And this is a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Carlson Family Insurance located on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. So with 3:26 to go, Huskies in the proverbial driver's seat, if you will, 24-19, trying to work this clock down or get it into the end zone, make it a 2-score game, and really put it in their favor. But you gotta get positive yardage here. 3rd and 3 from the 16.
A first down won't seal it, but it'll get it close.
Bruins with 1 timeout left. And they are inside the Amanda Frederick red zone. Amanda Frederick and State Farm Insurance, serving Breckenridge, Wahpeton, and Wheaton areas, offering home, auto, life, and commercial insurance. That's Kumo in motion. They'll put it in the belly of Peterson, and then Gilbertson works his way to the outside.
He's got the first down.
And he has got the first down, and that is the big one right there. And that's going to
be 1st and goal right at the 10.
That's going to make it 1st and goal, as Coach McCall says, at the 9-yard line. And 3:15 on the clock as they get ready to start it again here after the first down.
That's the tough thing with that first down is the clock doesn't start right away. They got to get the chain set.
So who's it going to be here this time, Gilbertson or Peterson? Expect this thing to stay on the ground. A little bobble there, and then Gilbertson does keep it. I think
he was trying to pull it, and Mike was trying to take it. They got to the line of scrimmage. They're marking it right back at the 9.
At this point, you've got to take this thing in the end zone.
Yeah, you got to get there. South has 1 timeout left. They'll probably use it after this play.
2nd and goal from the 9.
Gilbertson away for 3 receivers at the bottom here. Going to use it all. Wait for the back judge to start counting, and then Gilbertson will keep it kind of squared up the middle, trying to get off to the right side.
Well, he was trying to get to the outside there, and if he gets by that 1, he's walking in. But
so Fargo South will take their last timeout here with 2:04, and we'll take a timeout as well here, and we'll come back with the finish here between the Huskies and the Bruins, as the Huskies are up 24-19 here in the fourth quarter with 2:04 to go on Three Borders Sports Network.
Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
All right, so the Bruins have taken their last timeout with 2:04 to go. It's 3rd and 9. 3rd and goal from the 9-yard line. And the Huskies have 2 wide receivers at the bottom. That's Bonches and Kuhlmo, and then they'll give it to Peterson. He'll work his way up the middle, work his way down towards the goal line.
Pushing.
The pile's moving. The pile's still moving. And they finally blow the whistle as his progress is stopped right at the 1-yard line. So now, here you go, 4th and 1.
And they're going to be able to run this down to about 1:20. It'll be interesting to see if Gilby doesn't just run it down to 1 second and call a timeout and then get the play you want. That's what he's going to – I think that's what he's going to do.
Yeah,
he's going to want the timeout with 1 second left.
Let it run all the way down. And then, like you said, Coach, what's your best 4th and 1, 4th and goal from the 1 to seal the victory?
Well, back in my day, it was toss right to Ryan Smith.
Toss right to Ryan Smith. Well, Ryan Smith is on the sidelines. I mean, he's not suited up.
No. But you know what? You just picked up 8 yards straight up the middle.
You go back. Go back to Peterson.
I think you hand this off to Peterson and have Jack pushing him from behind.
I mean, you just have your big guys up front say, "Hey, listen, this is all I need. I need 1 yard. Can you give it to me?"
You're just over a yard from securing a win, and I think you just – and you know what? And if you don't get in, then they have to go 99 yards.
Go 99.
In just over a minute and no timeouts.
No timeouts. So the Huskies
now,
in position A here.
They're capable of doing that, but I think you talk to those big guys up front and you say, look, you got to get me a yard.
So here we go. 4th and 1, 4th and ball game here. If the Huskies can take it in, they spread it out at the bottom with 4 wide receivers. Peterson in the backfield. Gilbertson waits for it. Kuhlmo in motion. And they give it to Gilbertson. Will take it up the middle. And he's going to work his way in for the touchdown. Jack Gilbertson on the RPO will take it in from 1 yard out. And the Huskies have sealed this victory with 1:15 to go as they lead 30-19.
And I want to say I got a shout out from Matt Edwards, who just said it was a great play. Toss right all night.
Oh, my.
You know it was, Matt.
So
I think the record was we ran that play, I think, 12 or 13 times in a row.
So Gilbertson takes it in. Peterson will try and kick it, and the snap is bobbled, so the kick will fail. But it will still be an 11-point lead here with 1:15 to go. And we'll take a break, and we come back. We'll have the finish of this one from Frank Burton Field as the Huskies look like they're on their way to a season-ending victory on senior night.
Primary care mean to us? At Sanford Health, it means being there when and where you need it most. It means building a relationship, because when a provider really knows you, they can deliver the best care for every aspect of your health and your life. So what does primary care mean for you? It means understanding your health for today and for where you're headed next. It means a lifetime of care for a lifetime of you.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call.
Welcome back to Frank Burton Field. And the Huskies will kick off to the Bruins here after the score. And that ball bounces around. And the Bruins are able to, the Huskies are able to bring down Seamers on the return. So Mike McCall is making his way down to the sideline. He's going to have hopefully an interview with Coach Gilbertson. and he's also going to have our Optimum Rehab Player of the Game. And hopefully we'll get a few words from the recipient of our Player of the Game. And we'll decide on that here in our postgame show. Postgame show will be brought to you by First Community Credit. So the Bruins, with 1:07 to go, no timeouts. They're trailed by 11 points, and they have a long way to go here to try and get back in it. So Morris will drop back. He'll throw to the outside. That ball is caught, and he'll get out of bounds. And that's Javon Anderson on the reception. Try and get all my duties lined up here. As we know, the Bruins are going to put the ball in the air here. So 1 minute to go. Again, the Bruins cannot stop the clock with the timeout. Morris will quickly throw it to the near sideline and then a little hook and ladder, and they'll make their way out of bounds here. So that ball was caught by Taylor and then pitched to Barnacle on the hook and ladder. And they make progress down the field. That chews up just a few seconds. That's 54 seconds left in this one. So Bruins doing a good job of getting to the outside to stop the clock. They'll spread them out again. Morris will drop back. He'll look underneath, and that's brought down by Javon Anderson again. So the Bruins able to work the 2-minute drill here pretty quickly. And they made their way across midfield, and they'll have 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line with 49 seconds to go. So Morris will wait for it again. Huskies show a little pressure and then drop back. Straight drop by Morris. You know, he's trying to scramble. He's hit as he throws. That ball kind of gets out there, and Seamers is able to bring it in. And just as he was trying to throw that ball, I think that was, Ryan Flack. That was Rylan Flack that was in there. Sorry, that was Hunter Belke that was in there.
First down Bruins at the Huskies, 35.
So 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line, 39 seconds to go. Bruins need 2 scores. Morris back to pass again, gets a little bit of pressure. Will roll to his left and kind of float that one, and it's picked off. And that is going to be picked off by Aiden Bonches. And Bonches with the interception, and that will seal the victory for the Huskies. A couple kneel downs coming in victory formation here on senior night for the Huskies. And they're going to get out of here with the win and end their season in victory lane. So 31 seconds to go. They'll line it up here, victory formation. And they'll wait for the snap as the crowd breaks into a chant of thank you, seniors. There's the kneel down. And that will do it as there are just 25 seconds to go. And the Huskies will make their way to the sideline, and they will end the season with the victory. And they'll reward these seniors with a victory in their last time here at Frank Burton Field. So the Huskies are going to do it. 30-19, they get the victory over the Fargo South Bruins, and they end the playoff hopes of the Bruins as Central was on their way to victory against Red River. So we'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have Mike McCall down on the field, hopefully with Coach Gilbertson and also with our Optimum Rehab Player of the Game. Stay with us here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Give them the freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing. So get ready, get up, get ready, yeah.
America's Best Checking for students from Bell Bank makes it easy to let them do their thing.
It's what it's all about.
Visit www.bell.bank/student-checking to learn more. Or stop into a branch near you to open an account today.
Let me do my thing.
Bell Bank, member FDIC.
Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, serving delicious deli staples paired with great service and friendly staff. They use the best ingredients and provide a great atmosphere. If you have an office party or an at-home celebration, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery can help with your next event. And now you can order online for in-store pickup. Check it out at wahpetondeliandeatery.com or call 642-3639.
No matter the time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Your ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
We offer the greatest broadband that anyone can subscribe to. And that's because of the infrastructure that we have been able to build over the last decade. You know, we're talking 10 gigabit per customer. That's the network we're building. There's days I think about what's the network going to be after I retire, where it continues to evolve. And if it evolves as much as what it has in the last 73 years, we can't even dream what it's going to be in the future.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Ware Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage, 218-517-7878, or online at yield-advantage.com.
Do you experience pain, tingling, numbness, freezing, or burning in the hands and feet? Does your balance feel off? Tired of sleepless nights? You may suffer from neuropathy. Dr. Andrea may be able to help. Neuropathy is a serious disease where nerves begin to break down, leading to balance problems and other complications. Our program addresses the causes, not just the symptoms. See if you qualify for our neuropathy program at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Schedule a consult with Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic, 701-672-1300. Hornstein Family Chiropractic, where chiropractic care is a family affair.
Well, welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. Brian Watson, Mike McCall bringing you tonight's action, and the Huskies get a victory over the Bruins, 30-19, and they spoil the playoff hopes of the Bruins, as the Bruins had a chance to make it in the playoffs, as the Knights were on their way to upsetting the Red River Rough Riders. And Mike McCall's down on the field, and Mike, can you hear me? I can if you talk into your microphone there and you turn it on.
Oh, it's on.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah, Jack will be over here in just a minute.
All right. So Mike McCall is down on the field. He's going to have our Optum Rehab Player of the Game. And if you heard his comment there, you know that it's going to be Jack Gilbertson. Jack had a nice night tonight. Able to lead the Huskies to victory here on senior night. And Gilbertson had his hand in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touchdowns for the Huskies. And Coach McCall is going to try and get a word with him. And then also, hopefully we can get a word with Coach Gilbertson down there on the field.
Yeah, and I'll get a word with Steffens here too.
Steffens, the senior on senior night, as they make their way over to Coach McCall, they're at the 20-yard line. Go ahead, Mike.
Obviously, we all know this wasn't the year we wanted, but coming in tonight, you guys knew you were going to have an opportunity. You put it all together. As a senior, What does tonight mean to you?
This is all that we could ask for, just to end on a win. I'm just really proud I'm able to play with these guys for 4 years, the coaches. I'm just thankful for everyone.
Now, South came out. They got the interception right away to start the second half, went down and scored. What did the coaches tell you? What did you guys do just to keep your composure and get back to playing Husky football?
It was just the adversity that we were used to coming out of the half. We always struggled coming out of the half, but I think by the 9th game we were used to it, and we came back and showed it.
Okay, Jack, I will let you know tonight you were the Optimum Rehab player of the game. I believe you had your hands involved in, what did you say, four scores?
5 scores.
5 scores. So just off of what he said, what did coaches tell you at halftime going in? Had a couple opportunities, maybe could have been up by another score or two at halftime. What did the coaches tell you at halftime?
Well, they told me to turn the page first from the fumble at the 2-yard line and then, keep it going. And we really wanted this one for the seniors, and they really made that a clear point in the locker room.
You came out and you did. You turned the page. You had the interception early to start the second half, but then you guys came back, got the big play on the interception from Coolmo, and you guys were able to punch it in. I guess both of you, with the season that's been, the injuries we've had, everything else, and you guys have never made any excuses all year long. Just how good does it feel right now?
I feel it's surreal. I mean, getting my first win as a starting quarterback and under my dad, it feels great, and there's many more to come.
All right. Congratulations on a great year, great season. Not the way you wanted it, but at least it ended on a great note. And congratulations to both. I want to get a picture of you here in just a couple minutes. But again, Jack Gilbertson will be our Optimum Rehab player of the game.
Thanks, Mike. I appreciate it.
You bet. And
Mike
I'll see
McCall.
if I can catch Coach Gilbertson here.
All right, sounds good. All right, so Mike McCall down on the field. He's going to try and get Coach Gilbertson. You can see the team in the end zone. They're all happy with this win. They're able to send the seniors out on top, and good finish to the season for the Huskies. It really doesn't matter how many wins you get on the season, but if you finish the season with the win, there aren't many teams that get to finish the season with the win, and the Huskies get to do it here tonight. And Mike trying to get a hold of Coach Gilbertson. Let me see if I can get him on camera here. And Mike, you still down there?
Yeah, you want us to move to the 20?
No, you're fine right there. I got you. I got my camera work isn't great, but I'm doing my best here. So
you're doing a great job.
You are just going to give me a hard time. So,
Coach Gilbertson, the team came out tonight, had some adversity throughout the game, but they fought through it. They continued on, and those things during the course of the year that necessarily didn't go our way tonight went your way. What did you tell the kids before the game, coming out here on the field, and then what did you let them know at halftime?
It's going to sound boring, but we talked about going 1-0. I don't care about yesterday. I don't care about tomorrow. I care about where my feet are at. There's nowhere I'd rather be than in a locker room with a football team on a Friday night in the fall. So play like every single play is your last. Go 1-0 on every single play, and if you don't, you get up and brush yourselves off, and you go 1-0 on the next one, and let's see if we are 1-0 at the end of the night.
And throughout the whole game, there were a couple times we had adversity. We talked about, you had to feel like going in at halftime. You ended the half well. You ended it on an up note, but then we had the turnover right there with 4 seconds left or whatever. And early in the half, first drive, we go down the field, we get to the 2-yard line, we have the holding penalty. So what did you tell the guys though at half? Because potentially you could have had a couple more scores there in the first half. And what did you tell them to help them turn that page?
Yeah, to be honest with you, we probably left 3 scores on the field. And we kind of shot ourselves a couple times, and we made a few mistakes. And almost every single play offensively, at least in the first half, it seemed like we had at least one guy that wasn't executing, and that's kind of been the story of our season. But our guys fought through that, and we talked about that at halftime. We thought that everything in our run game was there offensively. We thought that we were bringing good pressure, and we thought that we were tackling well on defense. The proudest, really, that I was all night long was after we gave the ball up to them right there in the third quarter right away, and they went down and scored. We we easily could have folded right there. That was the moment I thought that if we can get over that hump right there, that we were going to have a chance to win the football game. It comes down to that one moment when they scored. And then we came back and scored in the third quarter, and from that point on, I thought that we were going to have a chance to win in the end.
The one big play that sticks out in my mind in that second half was they were down a score, they were starting to drive, and Kulmo stepped in front, picked that pass off, thought he was going to get in the end zone, came up short, but you guys were able to punch it in a couple plays later. Just, you know what, I can name kid after kid. There were so many kids but made plays when they needed to.
Yeah, the defense got us the ball back a couple of times and with some really good field position. That was absolutely amazing job that our defense and our defensive coaches did. And a couple times they gave us the ball right on the doorstep, and we were able to punch it in. So I felt like we were able to take advantage of some of the mistakes that they made on both sides of the ball. And our kids never quit, man. As that clock started to wind down, our kids started to feel more and more confident. And boy, it was a lot of fun. I have to tell all the fans that are listening out there, if you've never been in a football huddle, it was a lot of fun being in those huddles there in the fourth quarter as they're calling timeouts and we're calling timeouts. Our guys were doing all the talking. Our players were doing all the talking, and we didn't see much of that this year, and that's what I like to see. I want to see players leading each other, and that was a heck of a lot of fun. I'm asking them if they're on my back, and if I call a certain play, are you with me? Kind of like the fake punt that we called there in the first half or whatnot. We said we were going to let it all hang out, and the guys were behind me. They said, let's go. So that was a lot of fun seeing our guys really lead from the front tonight.
I tell you what, it was a lot of fun watching them finish the full 4 quarters. Yeah. And congratulations on the win. Thanks, and it's been a lot of fun this year.
You bet. Brian, thank you so much, buddy.
You bet. Thanks, Coach. Hey, Mike, can you just ask Coach Gilbertson, what is it like to send his seniors out on a win here tonight?
What does it mean to you to send these seniors out on a win tonight?
It's been a tough year, I ain't gonna lie. We've had some tough practices. We've had some tough injuries to have to overcome. To be honest with you, if we were healthy, we shouldn't be 0-8 going into this game. So it really feels good that our seniors, the 5 that we dress, and they play all the time, they hardly ever come off the field. It felt really, really good to be able to send them off with a win after the type of kind of hard luck that we've had all year long. And boy, they were really, really happy that we got the win, but then you could tell in that post-game huddle that it hit them. After I started talking for about 30 seconds, they finally realized, and it hit them. But I couldn't be more proud of them, couldn't be more proud of my guys here. After the game, we're not going and rushing to see anybody else. Every single guy on our team and every single coach on our team is sitting there hugging it out. Job well done all season long. They fought hard, and that's what I like to see, and that leads us, I think, into the offseason with a little bit of momentum.
And one thing I do want to point out, and we talked about it with Jack and Steffens, is all the injuries, everything you had this year, nobody ever used it as an excuse. Everybody came to work, everybody came to play, and nobody said, well, nobody felt sorry for themselves.
Yeah, there's things that we preach to the kids about, hey, you can't do anything about it. It's over. And it's done. If we could go back in time, maybe we could prevent it, but you can't do that. So you have to move on, and that's part of growing up, and that's part of what sports teaches you. Whatever sport it is, teaches you to just move on because you can't control the uncontrollables.
Absolutely, it was an absolutely fun night. Congratulations again on the win, and look forward to Monday. Be a fun weekend.
All right, thanks, Mike. I appreciate it.
You bet. Back to you.
All right, thanks. Well, look who's popped into the booth.
What's up, buddy?
How you doing, sir?
Look at you. You sit down, take the main chair, and you bring a dub.
Well, that's what I do, I guess.
What?
That's what I do. I guess I've called some victories for the Huskies, and I get another one tonight. So
you do.
Congratulations. I'm gonna write that one down. So.
Congratulations to you and the Huskies. And I was listening to you. Of course, I wasn't watching as I drove over.
Yeah, I hope not.
But I was listening, and what a way for the seniors to go out here in Wahpeton.
Yeah, I think it's big, and for the Huskies to be able to get out with a win, it's been not the season that they wanted, as Coach Gilbertson talked about, but really, to be able to finish your career, to finish your season with the win. There aren't a lot of teams that get to do that.
Right.
And the Huskies get to do it. Their seniors get to do it. And it's a great way to go out here for their last time.
Yeah,
here
they're
at
taking some
Frank Burton
pictures
Field.
down. I think they're taking some senior pictures down there right now with the team.
They don't want to leave the field, that's
no,
for sure.
That's tough. It's always – and I was just over in Breckenridge, and
we heard the news.
Yeah, the Cowgirls, 3 super close matches or sets. But, again, the same thing. The seniors didn't want to leave the court.
I'm sure they didn't. It's tough.
Tough.
I know what that's like, so it's tough. So
I know you do.
Well, I mean, you're here just to send us off in our
I figured you
postgame
might
show.
want help carrying stuff
Well,
down.
I will want help carrying stuff down.
There's
so
47 steps there, guys.
Yeah, I know it's a lot. So, well, that's been our postgame show. Postgame show is brought to you by First Community Credit Union. Make your dreams affordable with competitive rates and flexible terms. And our products, FCCU. Well, what do you think, dude? We could kind of send her off here. McCall was in his shorts down there.
I seen
he
that
ran
sandals.
down there. He's got sandals on.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't know what to do with that dude. But he saved me tonight. He was good. I had everything going. And I know Yards is going to yell at me a little bit.
Yeah.
And so we'll.
But
I did the best I could.
Don't worry though. We got more for you to recover on tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. So we're going to have football action here tomorrow as the Cowboys, they move on in section play. So they'll be in the Section 6A semifinal, and they are taking on OTC, and that's a matchup in its own. That's a rivalry matchup.
Sure.
So OTC, the 4 seed, Breckenridge, the 1 seed, and that will be at 2 o'clock right here on Three Borders Sports Network. It'll also be on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28.
Red River Communications Cable Channel 28. Yeah, I think that's going to wrap, man.
I think that's going to do it for.
You're in charge,
for
so
the
you
night.
wrap it up for the night.
Well, the Huskies get a victory here on senior
to the
night,
Huskies and Coach
and
Gilby.
Congratulations to Coach Gilbertson. Congratulations to their seniors as they get a victory over the Fargo South Bruins to end their season. 30-19 right here on Three Borders
probably have
Sports
Coach
Network.
Gilbertson on our coaches show.
And we hope to have Coach Gilbertson on the coaches show on Wednesday. And that's going to do it. So for myself, Brian Watson, Joe Schreiner, Mike McCall down on the field, Yards, who's not here, and everyone else here at Three Borders Sports Network, we wish you a good night, and hopefully we will see you down the road. Good night, everyone.